back, everybody. Oh, is my mic working? Hang on. Okay, there. Now my mic's working. Oh my gosh. Welcome back, everybody. We're back. Trying to finish these art fight attacks. I know it's super late for me to start a stream, but I was busy all morning. You wouldn't believe I actually managed to get the second picture I mentioned fully inked, and it's ready to start coloring because I was going to start streaming this morning, but I knew that I probably was better off just to try and do what I could to get everything ready so that way when we were together, I'd actually be able to focus, because my dumb butt can't actually focus sometimes when I'm gabbing with chat. And I know the last couple times I've done an art stream, I've had so much fun talking to you guys, I sometimes don't actually get the work done. So let me show you what I was working on this morning, because I was in complete perfect silence trying to line all of this. So this is the sea pony girl that we're going to be coloring and working on later. I've got everything to the way I like it. I did my best with this front leg. I'm still not happy, but it's gonna have to just stay that way because like the time is running out. I think everyone knows that by now, but holy cow, it's like I figured I'd be able to get so much more done, and I didn't. So I didn't even listen to anything. I've been sitting in a completely silent house just trying to line this. Hey, business house, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're back working on art again. I was just showing off what I did this morning. And we're going to be completing Boo's character here. I think I've got her all, what do you call it? Like I finished all the coloring on her body. I'm so worried that I'm like missing details, but I think it's just because the way I drew her mane is flying in the wind. And so I'm like, I think I'm missing something on her neck area, but no, she's good. I finished. I wanted to do it with you guys, but again, like I said at the start of the stream, I was so afraid I wouldn't be able to pay attention, so I finished the shading. We're going to do the lighting next. On the tail, we'll do that together. But the shading's been done on her. We're ready to do the body. I'm not going to be going too hammy and cheese on the body details because, again, we only have this afternoon to get it done, and I got lucky because I actually was able to come home and start working on this. So, yes, this character is called Sparkling Water. She's a sea pony. I was going like crazy trying to get this all lined. I think this is the fastest I have ever lined a picture, because when I was a kid, it took me only like maybe 1 to 2 hours, and then slowly over time, it's taken me more like multiple hours to do this. I got this done in like, I think in an hour, like between going and looking at the reference sheet of her, which I gotta remember there is something I missed. I have to draw the little fins on the back of her legs, which we should do that right now before I forget. So let me just grab the body. Yeah, last live stream yesterday, your Wi-Fi have ended your stream, which was unexpected. Yes, I hope the Wi-Fi will be kinder to us today. But who knows, right? Place your bets if you think the Wi-Fi is going to stay stable for us. Now, are the fins on the back of her legs, like I think, because over here there's multiple, but on this one there's one. I'm just gonna take a guess and say that there's like, oh no, this could actually be the back of her hair too. So I think it's just one fin on the back. So let's just kind of get in the groove and kind of something like that. Hang on. So I believe it connects with her fetlock. Is that what you call it? The like springy bit here. Well, that's her ankle, but like there's a whole little section of muscle in here that helps propel the horse forward, because like a little springboard. I don't know, something like kind of like that? I don't know. There's also a chance that Tonka, my cat, might actually come and say hello to you guys because he is on the trail of an elusive mouse. And it's been giving him the runaround. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I assume these are fins. That's why I'm going to just kind of loosely imply that they're there. Again, this perspective was really hard to achieve because I'm not used to kind of drawing this, but the whole idea, can I get like a bright color? Was to kind of put like a fish here. Wow, yellow piss fish, excellent. But the whole idea was to like make a little fish friend that she was looking at, which we might still do, but it depends on how quickly I manage to get this done. Because holy cow, I made myself some strong coffee. I am running on anxiety right now. So let's save this. We actually, hang on, we can technically set the, whatchamacallit there. Set the stage for what we're about to do. Now, how come you are so opaque? Oh, well, I am silly. I have this, again, we're just going to be doing a very simple background for this character because unfortunately we won't have the time to do a bigger illustration. At some point, I totally will do a painting with you guys, like a real landscape. But for now, we're just going to be working with what we've got. I also think I want to make this like black because we're ready to start working on everything else now. There we go. And opacity lock, black over everything. How are you guys doing today? I feel so bad. I didn't even ask. I hope everyone's having a good day. Let's see. That's good. Turn this on, grab that color, and we're gonna just take the bucket tool, fill that in. Oh, wait. Mistakes were made. We gotta turn off any and all background that might interfere with this. Okay. Again, I apologize that I'm technically not, like, streaming on my regular hours. Actually, do you know what the easier thing would be? I kind of forgot how I usually used to do this, but it's so much easier if you just like select everything. Wait, gotta grab my shift key. I think that's all the inside bits. Invert it, then fill it with that solid color. There we go. Just as a basis for us. We're doing great. Thanks for asking. Just been enjoying lovely afternoon. That sounds wonderful. Me too. Like I said, I made myself some of my favorite coffee, and it is so good. It's the Kicking Horse brand coffee, which is a Canadian brand of coffee makers, manufacturers. I think the right word is roasters because we have to import the beans, but then they do the roasting here. But it's really good. I also like how they send part of what they make to the Canadian wildlife conservation effort, which me and my family are very much advocates for. I like to see people taking care of the nature around us. Now, I think I'm gonna have to put her somewhere I can see her. There is this little, oh Lord, I'm lagging. There is this little, whatchamacallit, swatch card? Palette? I think palette is the right word for that. But yes, that's her hair, so make another layer. It's nice if we can just kind of get the, whatchamacallit, the flat colors on, so when we come back, it'll be a little bit faster. I also spent, like I said, all morning in just total silence. I didn't even listen to music. I was just so determined to get this ready for you guys. Which again, I hope you know that I had so much fun with you guys yesterday, and I really did want to do more of this with you, but unfortunately, there is a time limit, and that changes everything for me. So to get the best results, I have to work in complete silence and get it done. But I'm really happy because now at least we can have the fun part. The fun part is always coloring for me. I never liked line arting very much anyway. I always found it to be a bit of a kind of a long process. And I was never very good at it. I know some people that's their favorite part of drawing, but for me it was always painting and coloring and getting all the finishing touches done. I also find that when I'm painting like in acrylic or gouache, it's so freeing just because I don't feel like I have to worry about all the same things that I do when I'm doing digital. If you're wondering what I'm doing here, by the way, when I filled it all in with the base color, this blue right here, unfortunately it bled over. So you can see this tiny little green strip. I'm getting rid of it. It won't really matter in the long run, but I just kind of, in spots where I know it might interfere and draw the viewer's eye, like especially on a dark color like this, I get rid of it. Okay. What else are... Oh, I realized I did forget something. I forgot. Hang on, this character... Oh, dear Lord, I'm so sorry. Let me move this on top. This character has these two little, lights. Can I find the sketch? Because I want to fix that before I get too far ahead, and then we won't be able to do it, or we might forget. Okay, let me put all of the... Was there anything on this layer? Nope. Let's put this in a folder. That'll be for coloring. We'll give it a color to remember. Let's use purple. Okay, and we'll turn it off. We'll also turn down the body. Oh, wait. Liner is here. Turn that down, as well as this, because I just want to make sure that I can get rid of this because I 110% completed this. This was also what I was working on this morning. It wasn't just line arting. I technically... The dark purple areas were the edits I was doing this morning because I forgot she was a sea pony and had like a bunch of extra fins and stuff on her, but we can get rid of this layer for now because we don't need it, because this is the, whatchamacallit there, the lights. I had originally drawn them. I forgot to include them when I was doing the inking process. So let's go turn the line art back on, turn off the hair. The body, I actually want to make sure the body is just barely visible. I want this all to kind of work together, so that's what we're considering. I'm not going to draw the second light because you're not really going to see it behind the fins, but this one we will draw it. So let's see. Also for this body part, we're going to just put it down there just so I can like... Actually, the smarter idea would be to make a new layer, put this one down, and then just sketch that light again, because I have this sneaking suspicion I'm going to confuse myself because there's lots of layers and lots of lines, and we can sometimes get tunnel vision from doing that. I am on the wrong layer. There we go. So something kind of like this, using an oversized brush because that kind of makes it a little bit easier. That's what I had. I'm also so sorry. For some reason lately, I've been having vocal fry. Hopefully it doesn't bother you guys. But I don't know why. Just lately I've noticed, I'm like, oh my god, I sound like I have vocal fry. Let's check our reference sheet. They go out way longer than this, so maybe what we can do is put that like out here-ish. They kind of connect to her back in the middle, so we'll keep that in mind. Turn her around. I actually might be able to just like copy this and then transform it afterwards and save ourselves a little bit of work. Not that I'm against doing hard work, but again, like I said, there is that looming time limit. Okay, and the lights are just circles inside here. Very pretty character. I saw her and I was like, oh my god, I totally need to draw her. Okay, I think that's good? Question mark. I wonder if I should change. Can I change the perspective? Let's see. I mean, I kind of like how this looks from the side a little bit, because she is kind of like swimming in a this kind of pattern. Yes, I use my mouse and my tablet simultaneously, so sometimes when you see me doing like a lot of little things like that. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Oh, I appreciate it. I love that redeem. It is so cute. Thank you, Saribot, for getting rid of Read a Blinter na... Oh god, hang on. Read a Blintertenero 37 TK. I love the names of some of these bots. It's so funny. Alright, let's copy and paste, and we're just gonna try for funsies and transform this. Let's see, put that like over there, something like here. This come down here. This, because it's going to connect to the body like there-ish. Put that up there. Nope. I didn't want to tilt it. I just want to scooch us over like that. Yeah, something like that. What do you guys think? I think we're getting there. We just got to kind of, I keep saying squeesh, which I guess is appropriate considering we're doing an action of squishing. But I kind of just want this to not touch the fins on the back here. I kind of want this to stand apart. So something like this. Kind of like that, you know? Super Pizzeria Special. Okay, I think this is it. Let's drop the opacity on that. I think we're good. Let's make a new layer on top of everything else to keep things clean. Let's just use any color. It doesn't matter. All right, so I was using a size 12 with the Real G pen, I believe. There we go. All right, let's start. See if oh wait, hey, I realized we're in dead fucking silence. I'm so sorry, y'all. I forgot to put on the music. There we go. Now you've got something to listen to while I run my mouth. Apologies. I totally slipped my mind. There we go. Now this is always the hard part for me. Alrighty. Done. Whoops. Wrong brush. Man, have any of y'all had like a lot of allergies lately? 'Cause holy cow. I don't know what it is, but there's something that aggravates my sinuses to the point where they run, but not for very long, and it's just enough to be annoying, but not enough to warrant taking like any sort of medication for it. It's like I can't tell if it's ragweed or something else. Okay, I like how this is looking. I just want to fix this part here. Is there something about it that is throwing me off? But yeah, the last I checked, Team Crystal, which is the team I'm on, by the way, I forgot to mention that the little badge up in the top here, the little crystal badge, that's actually the team that I'm a part of, and Team Crystal is actually leading. Again, not by much, but it's just funny to see Team Crystal kind of slowly taking the lead as the event is ending. But I think ARTFIGHT is such, like, I've always loved the idea of it, and it just makes me, like, so happy that there's literally an event organized by people just around being, like, nice to each other and gifting art. Like, I genuinely love that so much. Okay, there's one. Now we just got to do the other one. Other one might be a little more tricky because it's way, way bigger. Let's see if I can somehow fandangle this. Turn it this way. Not quite. There we go. Something like that. I'm unfortunately not very talented when it comes to lining, so I have to take my time with this. I also kind of forgot that an easier way to do, let me set this straight. There is a slightly easier way to potentially do this for myself. It's that we copy and paste, and then we transform this. There we go. Easy as pie. And then we just put that back together. Excellent. Because trust me, it is so hard to get these even. And when you have like long ribbons or something, I love that trick just to help you keep going. Let's see, turn her around. Let's go back this way. Oh, went too far. Let's see. I also find that, again, this pen is very forgiving, so if I have to be a little scratchy, a little meticulous with the lines, we at least have that option. All right. Okay, we're almost there. Let's turn this around. Excellent. Also gonna preemptively save in case something bad happens, which I don't think it will. So far we've been very lucky, touch wood. My computer's not had any problems. I also apologize if I notice that the buttons on my tablet, which I don't think you guys can hear them, but they're starting to get loud from the amount of times I use them. But that's okay, because stuff is meant to be loved. It doesn't stay perfect forever. All right, pull this back around. Very good. Put that back. Yeah, literally, I'm like, I know that this is kind of late in the day for me to be streaming, but I don't care because I have no other plans except doing art, so we're golden on that regard. Let's see. Okay, I think we're good. I think we can ditch that, and I think we can turn off the bottom sketch, put the main back on. I really, really love how I can sometimes do these really lovely swirls while drawing the main. I know the lines here are kind of shaky, but we're not going to worry about it. We're going to keep going, so let me just go to the body layer because we have to clean some stuff up. So this is going to be over top of this part of the body, so we want to get rid of everything that's around here. Okay, I think that's good. How, hang on, how... Oh, okay, they don't even go that long. They're only, like, on the body here, maybe. That's okay, I can fix that real quick. Let's see. Actually, I think I should probably then just... What's the smart way to do this? I think cut that like that, and then maybe something like this. Yeah, that kind of works. I think I need to potentially... No, she's fine, because like again, I said that she's a big sea creature, and she swam around and then went back up. So I think this is fine. Now we just gotta fix this thing here because it's gonna be behind the hair. So let's get rid of that. I think I got rid of too much. Alright. That looks good. Let's take it here. Let's put the body back up. And take the opacity layer off. Let's merge this together. Okay, cool. We'll just opacity lock it again and pick that color I had before. We'll make it all universal color. Excellent. Main back up. Okay, good. All right, she's ready. Now let's... Where's our colors? Let's turn them... Nope, that's the sketch. There's the colors. Okay, we're just missing a few things. Let's grab the bucket tool, our very best friend. And fill in all of this here, including that stuff. And then grab the dust cleaner, and we're just going to go over everything. And hope it all got filled in nice. Excellent. Alright, so what else is on her? Turn this around. There is like this very light greenish color, which looks very beautiful, I should say. Let's put that on this layer, and luckily it's just as easy as dropping that in. Oh, hi, Rum! Thank you for the hydrate! Welcome! Oh yeah, wrist and body stretch for sure. Excellent water. Oh my god, and big stretch with the hands. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Okay, that's good. I need the wrist stretch so bad because this morning, like I said, I was working so hard. I was gripping my pen with such ferocity to try and hurry up and ink this before we went live. Yeah, I had no concern for my personal health. Hello, what are bibbles? It sounds so funny. Do you not know who Bibble is? Here, let me fix that. Bibble is a companion of Barbie, but specifically Barbie Fairytopia. Hang on. Let me go find a picture for you guys. He is very cute. I love him very much. There's a good picture of him. Oh, I didn't want to go to Bibble's wiki. God damn it. Hang on. Let me see. Can I, like, copy this picture? Or copy image and then just, like, throw that on OBS? I don't think I can, but... Image... Bibble... Okay. I have to actually save it. Let's go to image and new tab. Save image as Bibble. Excellent. Hopefully that's on my desktop. Let's go find Bibble. Let's see. There he is. There's Bibble. This is our little guy. And he is very cute. He is very silly. At some point, I should probably make a collection of Barbie memes to review with you guys. But anyway, he's just a Barbie companion. And he's just really cute all around. Very silly. Duncan hates him, which is why I chose him. Duncan finds he's very annoying. And I'm like, I think I might make my channel points Bibbles. And he went, ugh, really? And I said, yes. Because I love Bibble. Alright, she has, let's see. Oh, how are you doing, Rum, by the way? I didn't even ask. I hope you're having a lovely day. It's so wonderful to actually get to talk to you in my chat. Let's fill in her eyes. I guess they're kind of like this greenish color. Again, she's so pretty. And my inspiration while drawing this was to try and make her look like she was from a Bella Sarah card. You guys don't know what those were. They were a horse trading game way back in the day when I was a kid. And they were always made with such very lovely hand-drawn illustrations of horses. And there was such a variety of styles and stuff, and it was kind of like Pokemon, but for horse girls. I think you asked, I'm doing all right, honestly. Can't wait for work to end in 23 minutes. That's wonderful. Oh my gosh, I hope when you get off of work, you can relax and take a load off. How are you? I'm doing great, thanks. Very anxious. I am trying to hurry and finish these drawings before ARTFIGHT ends, which is, I think the final countdown started. Let's check. ARTFIGHT. Oh, we're neck and neck. We're 50-50. It's 1 day and 51 minutes. But yes, this is going to be my attempt to try and get everything done before the clock runs out. Oh, good luck with me bothering you here. I welcome that challenge. You are more than welcome to bother me. I prefer it, honestly. It's wonderful to have friends to chat to because it does help me keep focused. Let's see. We have to add the, whatchamacallit, the gradient? Gradient to the body. So let me just, oh god, that's a big brush. Hold on. That's a little too much. We'll start from the back and work our way forward. Alright, and grab the eraser. And go this way. Clean that up, because it doesn't belong there. Does this also walnut? Yes! Rum remembers! I have become the nut! Finally, after all these years! I have become the super nut. Wait. Super nut champion! Sparkle Eye! Honestly, though, that was so funny and so well placed. I love how that nut joke has become, what do you call it, like the first little inside joke on my channel? If you weren't a part of the Freddy Fish stream, we basically kept going on about how they seem to use nuts, like actual metal ones, nuts and bolts, in everything. Like most of the puzzles, there's like a nut or something. At one point, Freddy quite literally tells Luther, who's her like friend, her fish friend, that he's her he's her favorite nut, and I fucking lost my shit. I might be ruining it by over-explaining the joke, but I know people aren't always there to see the streams, and I don't want people to feel left out. So I always feel compelled to kind of share what happened. Okay, I think that's good. And then this one too, but can I just like section this off so I don't get it everywhere? Like that, and then I just have to clean up around the edges here. But yeah, walnuts are ironically my favorite. Okay, so I will focus on work for a bit. Gotta finish something. Yeah, totally. Thank you, Rum, for stopping in and just saying hi. It means a lot. Let's see. Also her hooves are this color as well, so let's grab that G pen. I know that they're gradient, but I'm just gonna kind of do them with a hard brush at first. We might come in and adjust it later. I also can't spend... I know I keep saying I can't spend too long. I could spend as long as I want. I actually have more time this afternoon than I do any other time I stream. Duncan's also away at the moment. He's out on the field doing hay with his boss and their family. So they be out working hard on the fields. I'm home alone with only the sound of the fan and my little Tonkler, which where did he get to? Well, he ran off. Tonka's a very good mouser. He's always super keen whenever there's a mouse in the house, but unfortunately, he brings them inside. My cat doesn't just catch mice, he brings them home. He doesn't go outside, but I mentioned it last stream, we live above a garage. So basically what happens is that Tonka will find a mouse in the garage and bring it upstairs into the apartment and let it loose. He'll like torture them by sucking on them. He doesn't kill them. He licks and sucks them to death, which is so sad, and I am so disappointed in my son. But it is what it is, and I can't change it, unfortunately. What is fun part for you about being a pony Twitch live streamer? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. That's a good question. I never thought about it. I think it's just the fact that I can kind of like be myself on here, and also, I don't know, it's just really fun and exciting. I guess in a weird way, I emulate what I want to see, and I know that if there was a really nice horse streamer on Twitch, besides me, there are many, which I try to follow as many as I can, but I think if I was a young kid, I'd want to see someone like me on Twitch, so like just someone who's friendly and sweet and has a cute horse-sona. But yeah, it's just kind of fun, I guess. I always encourage everybody to maybe try streaming at least once or twice, because you never know, you might find something new that you love. Hi, Pepito! How are you? Welcome back! We're working on a different horse today. I was working on that this morning, so that's why I couldn't stream at the regular time, but we're back on track now. Got a whole afternoon to hang out with you guys and work on finishing this. Where's the reference sheet? There it is. Okay, so those are a dark color, as well as the fins around her face and the fins on her back. It's like everything is kind of with a little gradient. Let's see. Like that. And also these on her face, but can we rope this off? Looks great, thank you so much. We have less than a day to, or around a day to get this done. It's gonna be less than a day and about an hour or so. What's my arm doing? My arm keeps doing stuff. I guess it's the ghost trying to say hello to you guys. Oh yeah, there was the Nintendo Direct this morning too. I kind of said that if by some small miracle we were to get this done, then maybe we could actually go and like check out the Nintendo Direct and see what all stuff was released. So let's rope off that. Where's the reference sheet? Because what color is... Yeah, okay, it's about the same as that. I just realized I followed you since 2022 on Twitter, but I never checked out for Twitch. Oh my god, really? That is so cool! I've known you longer than I thought. Yeah, I only really started streaming, I think it was 2023, so I haven't been doing it that long. I'm a relatively new streamer, as they say. Oh, I got rid of my selection, no! Hold on a hot second. There we go. Blow that up. Okay. And now we gotta do this. This might get a little tricky because we have overlapping gradients here, but I'm thinking the way I should go about this is by grabbing this first, and then doing that. Do we have to clean up anywhere? Yes, we do. And here too. Let's fix this, and then this. All right. Oh, I have a stray little thingamajig right there. Let's clean that up. Too much clean. I gave it so much expression. Yeah, it's amazing, eh? Just a little bit of airbrushing, what it can do. Where's the layer I was working on? It's right here. Let's grab that color again. I think there's some on these too. Let's check the reference. Yeah, same thing. It's like the same pattern going around. A detected. No, they're on to me. No, Mr. Government. I have not exposed myself as a Canadian. Oh my gosh. Though admittedly, I did have a Tim Hortons muffin for lunch. So, yeah, I might be exposing myself a little bit. And again with the coffee, like donuts and coffee are one of my favorite things. I love how my hand, like I'm holding a mug with my opposite arm from my pen, and you could just see how it's struggling. Oh, it is very strong though, because I only use like a quarter teaspoon of sugar, not much. I've been Twitch live streamer for a long while. I don't know when first started live streaming on Twitch. All I know is I started live streaming from YouTube. Oh wow, that is so cool. What motivated you to start live streaming? I like to share those questions with everybody because sometimes it's so cool to learn about like what people have done in their history with their creativity. Now hopefully, let's just extend this a little bit. I think that should be okay. Set the canvas straight. Oh, my arm's doing stuff again. Alright, we need a smaller one. I live in a place full of Colombian, Brazilian, and Salvadorian coffee, and yet I choose to buy Tim Hortons! Dude! You got the real Colombian on hand? Oh my gosh. That's like one of my favorite types of coffee. I find where I live specifically, it's kind of hard to get your hands on coffee sometimes. Just because I live in the butt nowhere of Quebec, so coffee brands tend to be kind of limited. But we have Kicking Horse, which my family has really enjoyed. We tend to buy another Canadian variety called Van Hoot a lot, and that was always my parents' favorite choice when I was growing up. I use just a soft eraser so that way we don't create too hard of an edge there. Sharing my own hobbies that like playing video games, music, art, and playing games with my friends, watching TV shows. So yeah, those are all wonderful. I love people who just get into streaming because they just like enjoy playing games with their friends or sharing it, which I suppose was also a motivation for me to pick up streaming because ironically, when I was younger, my siblings and I would play games all the time, but as we got older, of course, life changes and you all don't have the same time or don't want to play the same stuff, and so having I was about to say having a Twitch community, which I guess I have a small one, but just, you know, being able to come on Twitch and play what I want and hang out with you guys is always such a privilege to me. Now let's see, did this horse have anything on her face? Not really, though she does have like this sort of dark around her eyes. I'm not sure if that is done intentionally. I'm assuming so. She would have had it elsewhere as well. So kind of like... I'm not going to use a hard black, though, because sometimes that looks muddy. So she has this color. Let's use something like... Oh, that was my phone going off. Let's use something like this instead. Where's a good spot to do it, though? Yeah, maybe another one of these? I live in Miami! Oh, that is so cool! Which is worse because everyone is wondering why I buy Canadian coffee when there's a market for fresh South American coffee beans. Hey, to each their own, right? Like, I find it so interesting to hear stuff like that because I suppose for myself, like, Tim's is okay. It's not my favorite because I think they just changed their bean supplier up here, but I can totally understand because, I mean, as a Canadian, I drink my coffee, like, there's the whole thing about the double-double, right? I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's, like, this long-standing joke in Canada how everybody loves double-double coffee, which is 2 cream, 2 sugar. I like, almost no sugar and a little cream. I don't like my coffee too sweet, and everyone finds I'm super weird for that, because Canadians are kind of known for having a bit of a sweet tooth. But yeah, talking about Miami, oh my gosh, I'm happy that the weather appears cooled down just a little. But holy cow, for this past week, it's been crazy hot. I can only imagine how hot it gets in, like, Miami. There we go. What do we think? It definitely makes the eyes, what do you call it, like, pop? Like, it really sucks you in? I think that's good. I think we can move on. 33 degrees with 80% humidity. Ooh. I can't... The eyes are mind-controlling. They are. Is that in Celsius or in Fahrenheit? I'm assuming Celsius, because it would have been, like, American weather. Celsius! Okay, yeah, no, that's fucking hot, bro. Holy cow. My condolences. Yeah, there's the whole thing up here where it's like, we don't say Fahrenheit. It's like, oh, is that's in, like, Canadian or American weather? Because the C, Celsius, Canadian. I love how there was someone I knew who had that joke about how they could remember Celsius and Fahrenheit for American and Canadian because C for Canada, F for Florida. Are you up north or down south? Let's see. What else am I missing? We have to do the gradient on the hair. I also realize I think the fins here, yeah, they're a different color, aren't they? And is this? Yeah, these are different colors. Okay. Very subtle, but we can do that. Let's go find... See, this is why I'm happy we just put the gradient on a different layer. Because we can just come in underneath and fix this ourselves. Where's that handy dandy pen? I also have a feeling I'm gonna have to... whatchamacallit, reset my model because I see it twitching out a little bit. Hang on, let me do that. Bardo. Calibrate media pipe. That should be a little bit better. Alright. Oh, hi Bibble. I forgot I had Bibble. Right there in the background, he jump scared me. But yeah, I have Bibble too because my sister and I were very much Barbie girls and we grew up on all the Barbie movies. So that's always been like a long-standing, what do you call it? Like, not personality, but like something that's very special to me. I grew up on Barbie, on My Little Pony. Here we go. Now, what color is that tail again? Allergies are starting to get to me. Uh-oh. You might hear me sneezing more, guys. Let's see. Time flies and we're all having fun. Life changes for everyone, which is a fact of life. Very, very true. And at least you have the memories. It's like how I, after the Freddy Fish stream, it was so cute because my brother came up to me. He's like, oh my god, you played Freddy Fish? And it's like, yeah. He's like, I didn't even know they had it on Steam. And I was like, yeah, you can actually buy it on Steam and play it for yourself again anytime you want. And he's like, that's crazy, because we basically played that CD until it was so scratched it would barely run. And he was like, oh my god, you need to find Battleship. And I said that during the Freddy Fish stream, I have to find Battleship Surface Thunder, because we adored that game. Like, we played it so much. I also got to remember to draw her gills, which I will in a little bit. Oh yeah, she's got two of them. She's got some on her neck and some on the ribs, like a real fish. Now, we should probably, before I forget, do the mane here. It's kind of hard to tell. See, the last time we were streaming and I mentioned about the hex codes, this is when it would come in handy. Because I can tell that these are the colors that they used. But it's also kind of hard to tell exactly what shade is what. Because there's two here and they're very similar. I think this is the one for the end of the hair. But when you kind of lump them together, this can kind of be confusing for artists. And you saw me before. These are so subtly different. It's like you have to really pay attention to which one's which. And that's when a hex code would be handy. Because the data of a hex code, like, it can never deteriorate because it's writing. Now who? Hopefully that wasn't an emergency. Someone texted me. Hold on a sec. What's up? Oh. It's Tara. Is Duncan in the fields today? Yes! There we go. Everybody want to know where Duncan went. Let's go and fix this. Done. So that's like on her forelock and on the mane. Okay. Dunkin' Donuts! Dude, do you know? Fun fact, guys. Okay, so Duncan's name, I'll write it in chat, but it's written like this. D-U-N-C-A-N. Duncan, right? Which is Scottish. I believe it's Scottish in origin. And he chose it because one of his favorite guys on, what was the Yogg's cast, I think, was named Duncan. And he loved the name so much that he wanted to, like, you know, like, use it himself. So he chose that. But every time we go to, like, a doctor or something, they write his name like Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know why. It's so funny. Because we live in Quebec, right? So French is the primary language that's spoken. And they have no idea how to write Dunkin'. So they always write it like Dunkin' Donuts. It is, I don't know, man. It's so weird. And we have to, like, gently ask them, like, Duncan, oh my gosh, when he first started testosterone, and we went to, what do you call it there? The clinic, basically, to start everything and meet his first doctor. They kept calling, they had it all written down, like, Duncan. He's like, well, I could leave it. And I'm like, dude, you can't leave it. You can't be known as the Duncan guy. Oh, man. That was funny, though. It was really, really funny. Just a little bit there, and we'll use a bigger brush and kind of right, there we go. I can also put this on in the background. I think that's almost it. Fair enough. You're progressing. Hey, yes! Hopefully it looks good. Welcome back, Rum. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Reminder to everyone to hydrate, including me. So got my water. There we go. It does look good, and thanks. You're very welcome. Okay. I'm gonna be honest about something. I found a buyer on Telegram app. He is selling game show studio model, but I never done any software modeling. I have no experience with such thing. Weird part, I don't know where to start. I mean, by watching YouTube videos, it makes it look so easy, but doing yourself is so hard. We have to start somewhere, right? Yeah, totally. It's so hard sometimes, like, even for me, this model you guys are looking at, I've shared the story so many times, you're probably sick of it, but I was really afraid when I started, because I don't know anything. I do 2D illustration, as you guys see here. I've never done 3D in my life, so I jumped off the deep end when I went to make this. And I'm just lucky that Bubblegum Bark, who is the original creator of the base I'm using, she basically made the horse part. I did the hair. But yeah, she had a very detailed YouTube video on how to get started. But the eyelashes, and I love how with 3D models, it's always the eyelashes that throw me, because they were a blend shape. And if you don't know, blend shapes are basically the animations, like when my mouth moves, when my eyes blink, those are blend shapes. When the eyelashes are blend shapes, they have a tendency to stretch and freak out. So I had to learn how to go into Blender myself, find the meshes. There was also a problem where there was actually a harness. Not a harness, a halter. There was a halter and reins for this model. So I guess like a bridle, but I couldn't get it off. It was stuck on the model, and I'm like, I like it, but I don't want it on all the time. So I had to learn how to like take meshes, how to remove them, or how to select parts of a mesh and delete them and fill things in. So it's been like such a process. Even like the shirt that I'm wearing, I didn't make it, but I ended up making one for my boyfriend's VR chat model, and his, I had to learn how to UV unwrap because the artist didn't UV unwrap it the way that a normal one would be, and it wouldn't allow me to paint his unique coat pattern because it would either have to be perfectly symmetrical. Oh, thank you! Oh, we have the cute little hoodie! Even learning Warodo to do stuff like that, it's like I had to kind of start somewhere and slowly work my way up, but when you finally get to a point where you're comfortable, it opens up all sorts of new opportunities. Nowhere has sell the model. So you made the model? Ooh, never mind. I'm reading the wrong things, guys. Magic of 3D. Hey, Derps, how are you? Welcome. We're working on a sea pony. And I think I was talking about doing the gills, wasn't I? Still waking up. Oh my goodness. Good morning. Rehearsing my voice. Oh yeah, are you going to be going live later? Let's see. Real G pen, please. Awesome. Hopefully we can raid you again. I love how, yeah, yesterday you had just gone live because I was going to raid someone different, but it wasn't working. And I said, okay, well, let's try someone else. And then you just happened to go live. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go! Entire bus full of children right in Derp Stream. Oh yeah, you're gonna be playing Tarkov today. Awesome. Hopefully I'll actually be there to watch it. Well, I should be, because I'm not gonna be able to do this all afternoon. I'm gonna have to take a break at some point. What does that look like? Yeah, that kind of works. Last night was rough. Died to a PMC. Oh no, that sucks. have never played Tarkov, so I'll have to get smart and learn the terminologies. Oh, disgusting. I've got a soft eraser. What the hell? Almost. Let's go back and grab this again. What's my arm doing? I saw it do something. Maybe I'm just being a little bit paranoid. I lost my SIG 300 Blackout. I've been running a lot. Oh no! I'm so sorry! That sucks! You can always give me a live stream raid when I'm live streaming. I don't mind at all. I'm fine with that. Yeah, sure! If I catch you live, I'd be happy to. Popping in while taking a break from applying fly spray. Oh, nice! Hey, Equus! Hope you're having a good afternoon. Withdraw the sea pony. And now I've got the Shooby-Doo song stuck in my head. Shooby-Doo, shoop-shoopy-doo. Let's see. The bug needs to live. This is true! Oh dear! The bug needs to live. And the bug needs to live long enough so I can harass him about walnuts some more. I wanted to find a walnut, like a little, just a little 3D model one, so I could put it on my head. I have become Walnut. And then I wanted to draw, like, you know those memes with the guys pulling those extreme faces, like kind of like the Let's Go face? Where, yes, I've become Nut. Bug no by horse, I know by horse. Excellent. My chat infested with bugs? It's more likely than you think. And then we have to draw, like, I know these gills aren't exactly perfect, but we're gonna kind of leave it. I, again, chose this character because it kind of reminds me of a certain somebody. I still got the pressure brainworm, so I'm like, oh yeah, this looks excellent. I'm gonna draw this horse. Something like this, and then they get kind of like, wait, I think I need to draw it a little higher. Like that, or it kind of feels like that might be a little too close. No, I think it's all right. It's just the way that she's proportioned, but it was the only way I could get it to work. I love the fact that we got a niche in this chat because of an old PC game. Yes. I was saying that earlier. I'm like, I'm so happy I have my first little inside joke with chat in my community just because of a stupid Freddy Fish game. And then I loved how what do you call it there? It's like we finished early, so we decided to play another one, and again, the stupid nut comes up. It's like they couldn't think of something else. They're just like, yeah, let's just reuse the nut. The nut's available, is good, kids love it. It's just the fact that that has, like, aged so perfectly. Okay, we're not gonna keep fussing with this. Gotta remember, we're on a time limit. There's only a handful of hours left before this is over. Should I make those bigger, though? That's a good question. Wow, that was a really weird way to lasso that. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think that's good. just kind of come along. Just feather out these edges a little bit so they don't look entirely stretched. Because I made the bold decision to try and do all of my pictures for ARTFIGHT on a 4:3 ratio, which is a lot larger than what I'm used to working in. Okay, I think those are all the details. Do you guys see anything I missed? Just, like, let me know if I did. Oh! Her, what do you call it there? The tummy! The soft underbelly. Oh boy, that's gonna be interesting. Should have probably done that first, but it's okay. Because that's gonna kind of... Whoop, that is on top of the wrong layer. Let's put that here-ish. Oh, wrong spot. Down here, maybe? Ah, yes, the layers. Yes, and I am still getting nervous. I am going to, like, forget something. Or draw on the wrong layer. And you guys know what happens. Well, what was that? That was my phone. I caught a 7-pound bowfin. Whoa, Haley caught a 7-pound bowfin, guys. Oh my god. Hang on. Oh my gosh. Congrats. That is amazing. My sister is such a talented angler. Let's see. Don't worry, we'll clean this up in a second. Just gotta hurry up and... Well, we don't need to hurry. We gotta make sure we're doing quality work as we go. But we don't need to fret too much. Down a tad. Something like that. I just got this feeling though that I'm like not doing something right here. Okay. It's always hard with this sort of like twisting proportion. Because how far down does this go? Dino! So cute. Goes right down to about, like, here-ish, I think? Whoops. Not what I wanted to do. So yeah, kind of like here-ish. And then it comes back up, but we don't want to... We want to try and make this look kind of like an almond shape. Almond. Almonds are so good. And again, so are walnuts. Like, they are just the tastiest frickin' things. My mom has this recipe. It's called cream cheese squares, but you use grated, crunched up walnut on the top and in the graham cracker crust. Because it's basically like a graham cracker crust with a cream cheese and lemon filling on top of it. Not a lot of lemon, just like a little bit for a taste. But it's very soft, it's very sweet. It has like a very gentle vanilla type taste, and the walnuts, oh my god, they're so good. And walnuts on ice cream is really good too. Okay, I think it goes this away. It still feels wrong. Hold on. Maybe it's because the point is too sharp? Yeah, I think we could work with that. We also want to feather it, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to blur, Gaussian blur. Something like that. Now we just got to clean up around our edges. Let's see, something like this. What do you guys think? I think it's looking good. I'm also kind of happy that I went in and this shoulder was way too close before, so I actually moved it back. I should have moved it back even more because for horses, they actually do have quite big chests. I'm also just gonna let's take our airbrush and feather this out like a little bit. There, I think that's good. Yeah, I like that. Okay, very excellent. Now what's the next step? I've had Mouse here open in the background. We're supposed to be working on her, but we're on such a roll with sparkling water. I think we're gonna keep going. So we're gonna close Mouse just because I don't want her to, like, potentially get lost if my computer crashes. Now, what else? Did I miss anything else? I think that's it. We just have to change these gills because they don't run into the band right there. So let's go find where the gills are at. That's the light. Those are the eyeballs. Where the hecky did I put those? Okay, good. They were inside the line art folder, which scared me because they're not supposed to be there. Like I said, I gotta keep an eye on myself. Sometimes I get way too far ahead and then I make oopsies. Let's just skew this, can we? Potentially, like, move these kind of out. And then kind of like that. I mean, I almost don't want to remove them because they do... I think they look fine where they are. It's like, I feel like if I move them now, they might look a little weird. Oh my god, I love this track so much. It's Hateno Village, I believe? I think so. No, it's Terrytown. Terrytown is such a beautiful sounding track to it. Maybe something like that. And then we can just kind of... take this up a little bit. Excellent. I also just gotta... So sorry, guys. Technically, I'm on call. Oh my god. Wow, my sister did catch a big fish. And then she looked up its skull for me on Google, and it's fucking horrifying. Hang on, can I show chat? Wait, chat, let me show you the skull of the bowfin, because holy fuck, that looks scary. Bowfin skull. There's the picture she sent me. Can I... No! Oh god, it's zoomed in big! I don't like it! It's scary! Get it away from me! I just want to save the image! Open the image in new tab! Save that shit! So if I gotta see it, so do you guys! Bowfin! Skull! Enter. Thanks. OBS. Come here. Come here. Oh no. Oh yes! Where the hell is the freaking picture? I want to show chat picture. Image. Fish. Good. Let me see. Where the hell? Where'd I stick it? There it is. There, do you see it? You see it, chat? That's a big ass photo. Hold on. Look at this thing! Yeah, I know. She's like, I caught a bowfin! Here's what it looks like on the inside. Excuse me? That's a freaking lake monster. I'd ask Haley if she'd be okay with me, like, sharing the actual picture of the fish she caught, but I don't think she would, so we're just gonna, like, let you guys imagine what this thing looks like with skin on it. Bowfin jump scare. But yes, look at the teeth. Look at the freaking teeth on that thing. Oh my god. And then it almost seems to have like these teeth that stick out to the side here. Fish are so interesting. But yes, very on point for what we're doing. Not friend-shaped? No, not friend-shaped at all. This right here is not a friend. This is, in fact, a deathly defying lake creature that, yeah, it's got multiple rows of teeth. That's true. Oh my god. Anyway, that was the fish. We're gonna turn it off now so you guys can actually sleep tonight. I love how I'm slowly getting a stack of images, because I think another stream I was showing something else, but I've got all of these JPEGs. And at some point I'm gonna randomly turn them on. It's just gonna be boom, fish jump scare. Okay, so now that we're good, I think we can start the shading. So let's make, do I want to do hair first, or do I want to do the body? I'm thinking about the... Yeah, there we go. There's the fish. I'm like, there's a fish redeem somewhere. Also, coffee break. Make sure to drink your water, guys. Mama needs her coffee. Let's see. All right, we're gonna do it here. I'm just gonna call it shading so we can remember. Excellent. Okay, what color are we gonna use? Something like this, but also something with a darker hue. I tend to use purple when I shade just so I can tell it apart from everything else. So it might look a little weird, but I promise you guys there's a method to the madness. We're also gonna take a large airbrush and just kind of go around. Underneath a little bit. Something like that. Then we're gonna do another one, but I'm gonna use a different shade of purple. I actually kind of like how that looks. And so the light, I think I had the light coming from like up here. So let's just start and see where we end up. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm happy with that. I think a smaller one, maybe? And come up and around like this. Okay. And this one too. find it so much easier to just shade everything in one color. And then you can go back later and tweak it if you want to. Because don't worry, it's not going to look like this in the end. We're going to do the same thing like we did for the other layer, where we're going to take it and change it to like multiply or something similar and lower the opacity. Which this actually is a very good shade. Like, you guys are ever in doubt, sometimes shading purple on blue and then just changing the layer mode actually looks really nice. Looking better by the minute. Thank you so much, Pepito. Let me actually, I think I vibe better while it's kind of like this. Excellent. Very nice. Something like that. I am a little bit nervous to do the neck because it's big, so is the body. But baby steps. Baby step by baby step. That sounds like a variety of music for some reason. Baby step. Let's see, this is also gonna kind of come around. Worst case scenario, you add background story and that horse is an athlete. Oh my god, can you imagine if like Uma Musume added in actual like mythical horse elements? That would be so much fun. I would love that so much. Let's see, can I make this a little bit bigger just so I can... like get this feathered out a little? Also, because she's in the water, we're gonna take this down like that. Let's see, can we... How about that? Okay, just gotta make this a little bit softer. See, I like this brush, but at the same time, and I made this brush, but I find sometimes it can be just a little stubborn. I have a confession to make. Oh my god. Tell me. Give me your secrets. I need them to peddle with the devil. I imagine Drac. I walked into that one. Well played, my good sir. Who was it? Was it Dark Pringles last time that asked me my pronouns? And I told them what they were, which I go by any. You can use she, they if you're nervous. But I love how they said it should be, hang on, can I write it? They wrote it like this. And I'm like, yeah, hoe and arse. I go by those too. That was a good joke. I like that one very much. When chat make me hee hee ha ha is good day. Okay, I'll have to come back to the neck because I am probably gonna have trouble. Although I can see something that would be done here. Yes. Empire March background music is fire. Yeah! Oh my gosh. There's more of that too. Like Game Chops did a whole mini album? Yeah. Let's see. They have like the Clone Wars. And they have like the Bad Batch. They have a bunch. It's really awesome. How many people have you killed so far in ARTFIGHT? Oh, I regret to inform you that I have not slain a single enemy. Rather, I have gifted them small tokens of my appreciation and admiration of their craft and skill and their imaginations. For I believe the finest wars are not won with bloodshed, but with tokens of appreciation and coming to an understanding. I have no idea what I'm going on about. There we go. I have only attacked 2 people so far, unfortunately. So hopefully if I can finish this before the end of the day, because like, what time are we now? Okay, it's 2:04. I technically have until 4 p.m. So this might actually turn into one of the longer streams that I've done. Just because there ain't no stopping until this is done. The train doesn't stop. 1 hour and 55 minutes. Yeah, that's right. Oh, wait. You scared me. You scared me because I thought that was like the time left on ARTFIGHT. I'm like, haha, yeah. It's like, oh wait, no, it's a day and like something odd minutes. 23 hours and 54 minutes, 49 seconds, 47 seconds. Okay, we gotta go. Oh my goodness. EST time zone supremacy. Yes! Eastern time zone enters the ring. He runs everything, and everyone gets super pissed off because they don't live in the same time zone. But not everyone can be cool like Eastern time zone. He's just built that way. Okay, let's see. Where am I going with this? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is looking good. I also realized that the gills are like underneath a gradient somewhere. Hold on. Where did I put them? Well, they're not underneath anything. Why the heck? Why the hecky they look like that? Man, that's kind of like an optical illusion. Okay. Like, if you see the color wheel, this is all the same shade. But it looks like there's some type of gradient going on. Like, this is not changing at all. Like, a little bit up top, but it's relatively the same shade. It just looks different. Yeah, no, like, seriously. You see the color picker, and you see the wheel. Like, okay, you guys can't really see it because of the... Hang on. The... What do you call it? The widget. Where the heck is that? What are you, magician? I don't know. I just did it, and then it was... Hang on, there it is. Music widget. Yeah, if I move it over, like, you guys watch. Like, it doesn't change. No matter where I go, because, like, if it were to change, and, like, you see how the wheel starts shifting, and then it goes to, like, different things in the corner, left-hand corner, but this thing, no, it's the same. Changes a little bit, like, right here-ish, but, yeah, no, it's weird. There we go. I love optical illusions like that. But that's why people say to, what's it called? Shade, like sometimes shading in gray can have a nicer effect than actually shading with color, because you can use gray to your advantage. There's someone, an artist on YouTube, and they have an entire video dedicated to shading in gray. And it's one of the trippiest things I think I've ever watched. Because you wouldn't think, like, gray is so muddy. But when used correctly, it can actually be incredibly powerful. See. Okay, that feels like way too much. Let's try this instead. Yeah, that's getting closer to what I want. Almost got it. Yeah. I might come back to that, because I'm just not sure how I feel about it, but I think we got to get the rest of this done before we can decide for sure what we're doing. Let's see, I should probably get this done too. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Okay, and now the trickier part. It's gonna be... The light's coming down from over here. So this is all gonna kind of get shaded. Let's turn the canvas a little bit. I always find this a little bit tense. Just because you never know what it's gonna look like in the end. I also feel like I gotta hang on. Let me like move over a little bit and fix Warudo again, just because I feel like I'm giving it a small aneurysm. Okay. This should be pretty good. Yes. Let's keep going with this. I'm glad that I'm not actually scared to stream and just take my time with things anymore. Because back in the past, I basically tried streaming a couple times, but with my friends, so like on a Discord call. But I found sometimes they felt way too comfortable with telling me how to do my own art. And so I just, over time, kind of didn't want to do it anymore. But now I do. And now I'm happier just because... other than people giving me friendly suggestions, I don't get, like there was one friend who I used to try and do these private art streams with. But she would always try to send me tutorials. And I'm sure she meant well. But at the time, it just came off as like... she thought I couldn't do anything because I was trying to draw some chibi characters. And humans are not my strong point. Which I already kind of knew, but I told her, like, this isn't a serious drawing, it's just a drawing for me, so I don't care how it turns out. And she's like, oh, but you should, and also, have you ever drawn this before? Like, your hands look really weird. Oh, well, that's probably because, like, I don't draw humans by trade. And she was like, well, here, I'll send you some tutorials, and I'm like, thank you, but also, too, not when I'm, like, streaming, because there were other people with us. And every single thing, it wasn't just humans. It was like, why are your horses like that? Well, do you want a tutorial? Why are your colors like that? Do you need a tutorial? And I'm like, no, stop making me feel like I can't do anything right. So for the longest time, I was afraid I was going to get on here and someone's like, yeah, no offense, but I don't really think you know how to draw. Do you, like, need a tutorial? But no one's said that to me other than someone who's like, tutorial time, yes. Like, I'm more than happy when someone's like, hey, I noticed, or like if I mention I suck at drawing oranges, let's say, and you're like, I have a tutorial, would you like it? It's like, yeah, in that moment, that is when I want it. But when I'm in the middle of my own process and you're like, no offense, but that doesn't look quite right. Do you need a tutorial? It comes off as rude. But I ain't never met anybody like that since, so it was just a one-off thing, but it still makes me laugh. And even Duncan was like, you don't really need to worry because I'm pretty sure no one's gonna like, hey, you need a tutorial for that? Viewers watching a streamer watching a tutorial from another streamer. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Like, I have seen that before where it is really fun. There's some art streamers who make that a whole thing where they go and look up tutorials for things that they've never drawn, of course. and they follow along to see how it turns out, and it's oftentimes very amusing. But yeah, that always made me laugh with the whole, like, you need a tutorial for that, Buster? I don't know if I'd ever get to be a big streamer where people, like, make custom games or custom mods for me, but that should be a thing. Whenever I die, it's like, gee, you seem to die a lot. You need a tutorial or something? But thank God, like, the age, of course, now with AI and the way that the internet's going, it's hard to tell what things are gonna look like, but I'm so thankful that there's so many tutorials for everything on YouTube at the moment, especially for art. Like, whenever AI art guys were like, oh, art is gated off and the community gatekeeps everything, I'm like, no, I think you're living in the golden age of tutorials, and just, if you want to get into art, you could literally start today and you'd make really good progress, because there are full-on courses by industry experts available just sitting around on YouTube. I even tell, like, someone's like, I think I should take a course, and I'm like, well, make sure you check YouTube first, because you'd be surprised what you can find. Let's see, I think we're getting closer, but I have to do the fin, and that's going to be a little tricky with everything, so we're going to kind of go over it like this. Okay. And then get rid of this. Real take, we can learn almost anything if we just have the courage to search online, while our parents had to literally travel to a library or some physical place to at least get decent information. So very true. I was telling my parents that because there's an art YouTuber I love named Emily Artful, and she's older than me, but she basically said the same thing, where she's like, you know, back in my day, we had to hope that the local library had answers, or you ask someone in the community who happened to have the most experience on something. But other than that, you were kind of in the dark and you had to figure things out. And we live in such a blessed age, though sometimes it's hard to believe, just with how crazy everything is. But we can learn so much. So many complex things are now well explained exactly. Like, I fixed my own washing machine by following YouTube tutorials. And it was the motor coupling that had broke on mine. And I got lucky that there was just some grandpa in his basement like, here's how you fix your washing machine. And I'm like, holy cow. I am so lucky. And now we are upset when that one small piece of UI have changed location and the guide is not 100% the same anymore. Yeah. There's been a few games where, like, I felt that way because they changed something. I'm like, why did they change it? It was perfect. Oh, hi, Tonka. Tonka's here, guys. Hello, kitty. Were you sleeping on the couch? Oh. He is such a sleepy boy. Of course, I think it's gonna rain. The sky's kind of getting dark outside. Now, what the heck am I doing here? I think that's good. Let's change it to multiply. Yeah, something like that. Nice. Oh, I can't do it. Nice. Lift the cup and fill my mouth again with that sweet juice. Nice. Excellent. Luckily, there's no scale, so we don't have to worry about drawing scales. My car mechanic's name is YouTube Tutorial. Heck yeah! big same. Like I said, my dad, because basically my washing machine broke. And my dad was like, do you want me to give you a loan so you can buy a new one? And I am like, no, I'm gonna fix it myself. And he just looked at me like, yeah, sure. I did it. He's like, well, shit, I'll take off my hat to you. You actually managed to pull it off. And I was like, of course. I never do anything halfway. I'll be honest though, I had my doubts. Because I've never fixed a washing machine in my life. Like I said, I do art, so... it was pretty different getting underneath the washing machine and taking the motor off and all that stuff. But it's always so rewarding when you can fix your own things. You're like, you feel like you beat the system somehow. I would like I don't mind live stream with you sometimes. Oh, yeah, maybe. If we get to know each other a little more first, though, of course. Because I'm sure everyone in chat is very lovely, but I'm of course very like careful with who I live stream with, so I like to get the measure of their person first before I live stream with anybody. Drawing idea. Horse fixing washing machine. Oh my god, I've always wanted to do little doodles like that where what do you call it? Kind of like your slice of life doodles. Like those simple comic type ones. Let's see, can I get this? Because since I left home, oh my god, the stuff. Like, just the experiences alone that I've had. Especially with fixing things. Like, I fixed a TV, which my dad helped me solder the part I needed back onto it, so I didn't totally do it alone. But I was lucky that a friend helped me locate the part, and then we were able to fix my TV. Its capacitor blew up during a power surge that was caused because we had an outage. And my dad bought this giant generator for the farm. But unfortunately, the farmer who had it before, because he got it from an auction, the farmer had jerry-rigged it to suit his own preference, and it was outputting way too much power. So it basically blew all of the lights in our house. And it made my TV catch fire. Well, not fire. It, like, the capacitor blew up. And all I saw was, like, rainbow smoke because I had an LED strip on the back. So, like, the TV had kind of turned on. And then kaput. So, yeah, that was pretty scary. But I'm so happy we were able to get it fixed. I still have that TV. And that's from, like, was it 2011? 2011 or 2010? I think it's 2011. No, it would have been 2013, sorry. 2013 I got that TV. So that was just around the time. Annoyed looking horse holding a tool is top tier, for sure. And I'm a farmer too, so I have like so many. There is a little doodle I want to do at some point of my horse character hauling a stone boat, because it's basically the job I've always had on the farm. Is being the residential stone boat when it comes time to pick rocks. Which is, in fact, a very important job. You wouldn't think getting rocks off a field is important, but to have successful harvest, you must have, first, good field. Now let's see, we have these floaty things. Floaty things are always kind of tricky, because this one's kind of pointed out to the side, so it's gonna kind of be like here-ish. Something like that. Let's see. me see. Yeah, something like that, but we gotta take the eraser and... bigger. Yeah, something like this. We don't want a hard shadow. We can have something kind of like that. And then something over here like this. Have you ever used DeviantArt? Oh my god, that is where my entire online art history begins. Geez, I've been on DeviantArt since like, dear god, like 2009 or 10 or something. I'm pretty sure it's 2009 I joined up, because that was before Duncan and I were dating. And I can always remember that because it stands out in my mind. We're getting close to finishing this. I just feel like I've gotta fix something here. Oh, wrong color. It's this purple. Excellent. I miss the good old days of DA so bad. That was the best place in the late thousands. Yes, I miss old DA. I don't like the trajectory it took after like 2012. Because then it just kind of felt like they sold out to corporations. And it's kind of disappointing because they were such a good place. Like, my entire digital footprint starts on DA. I never completely got rid of my, like, my account's no longer... It's active, you could search it up if you want. But I've pretty much abandoned it because, you know, things change. Instagram became more the norm. But yeah, no, I just have such fond memories. The first friends I ever made, like, online were there. The chat rooms, I can remember. Like, the llama crazes. It's so bad now. I know, I've heard stories. At one point, there was a push to go back, like, I think during the... Not the Tumblr exodus, and not, like, the first wave of Twitter people, I forget, but there was at one point everyone was saying we should go back to DA, but DA is completely corporate, and unfortunately they're pro-AI, so it just sucks how they kind of ironically undermine the very communities that built them, which is so strange to think about. Sorry, I'm drinking coffee, don't mind me as I break my neck. Oh yeah, make sure to hydrate, guys. Let's see. Remember to hydrate, I say, as I drink coffee. Hang on, I've got my water bottle too. Let me get some water. Half of my horsey friend group still dates back from those days. Oh my god! That is so wonderful! Yeah, same here. Like, there were the, like, a couple of spirit groups. There were so many horse communities. What do you guys think? I think this is okay. Let me go to normal. I think I like the shading there. It's more like the shading here that I might change these patches. Something more blue, maybe? normal. Put that up. Something like that. Not a professional, but it looks good from my side. Looks great to me. Thank you guys so much. I think so too. I think we're good. Like I said, it's 2:30, so we're gonna have to move along with this. Let's add some lighting. We're not gonna do too much for the body. So clipping layer. Let's grab that. We're gonna put it to something obnoxious. We're gonna use like an obnoxious light yellow. And then we're gonna... It might look a little ugly at first, but trust the process. See, do a little bit like here. And then some here. And some down there. Bigger brush, kind of go along. Body like that. I'm like looking up to see if Duncan's gonna jump in, because usually it's around this time. He loves to chime in and say something like, "Ruined! You've ruined it! It was looking good right up until you did that." Hi Emil, how are you? Welcome! We're working on a sea pony. Let's see. Something like this. Okay, then what we do... We have a couple of choices for blending. I usually go with Add Glow. So that does that. And then we tweak it. Like, pull that bad bitch down because we don't want her to be too loud. Thank you so much for the head pats. And I hope everyone, if I haven't asked you guys already, which I feel like a broken record, I hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you're not, I'll fix it. I say as I stare forebodingly into the camera. Tonka, are you ripping the couch again? Silly kitty. I think that's a little too strong. There we go. I feel like I goofed up the ears a little bit. Get that fixed. Whoops. I fixed it too much. Whoa, what the heck am I doing? I'm coloring like a child. Okay, yes, that is actually looking pretty good. It's looking pretty nice, you might say. I might actually purchase this and take it home for my small children. Hold on a minute, her kneecaps. They don't shine like they should. Hi, Rum, welcome back. Jumped off for a second to say hi to Derps, and whoa, how did you progress so fast? Thank you. I'll have to try and raid Derps at the end if he's still live while we're still live. Looks amazing. Thank you so much. I have such a great support team here with me, helping guide me through this process. Let's grab this. and go like that. Just very quickly. Okay, team. We're almost there. We gotta remember to put the glowy bits on these two lamp things out here. And we gotta work on the hair next. So let's do the hair. Also, let's save. And because my computer has a history of unfortunately crashing, and when it does, I lose all of my work because it corrupts the file, we're gonna quickly close Clip Studio, and we'll reopen it. So don't mind the black screen for a hot second, because the only way that it actually backs it up to the cloud is by completely shutting it down. But yes, I am so happy with how this is looking. It is looking pretty great. It's looking pretty good. Wait! Chat, you forgot to tell me to put the shinies on the hooves. The frick. Oh, that's the eyeballs. Hang on, I'm going crazy again. Look at all these layers. Thank God for layers. Like, I do work in traditional, so I do know how to actually paint. But I'm always thankful when I can just work in layers. So the way I do the shines on the shoes. Shoes, I love that word. On the hooves, as I do a big band like this, then a little one like that. Then that makes it shiny. It's so shiny. Glitter like a sunken pirate's wreck. Swap the deck and make it look shiny. Ew. I did it the wrong way. Hang on. I love that. Just the ew. What, did you do something? Yeah, I drew it the wrong way. Oh, okay. I thought something actually happened. Let's see. Okie dokie. Yeah, you did. Yeah, we got the shiny. Now we have the option of also putting that to add glow and then just kind of like tweak it. I think it looked fine. I think it looks fine like that. I don't think we have to change that at all, but yes, good. So let's move on to the hair and give her luscious locks some depth. Let's see, where are we gonna start? There's a pixel! What the frick? Was that my phone? I think it was my phone, I can't tell. No! Wrong color. Oh, I'm on the eraser, that's why. There we go. Are there any more stray pixel? It looks good. Okay, and guess what? We're gonna have to shade this thing in pink. The one pixel. It's like the one little pixel just existing me. I'm like the Elden Ring boss there. Or like that meme template. Of course, I'm thinking of the wrong one. I'm thinking about the guy offering up the sword to the giant skeleton guy. But I think there's another one where there's like a giant boss and he's like looking for someone. That's me looking for stray pixels. It's okay, you will notice all of them when you upload. Very true. Very, very true. Alright, don't mind the obnoxious pink, folks. It's so we can tell what we're doing because this color here is so dark. Okay. This software by looks is very hard for me to use. Oh, Clip Studio, it does take a little time to learn, but I would say it's one of the kinder ones among digital software. Though the first time I used it, I'll admit it did take me a little bit to get used to it. Also, all the other little tricks you guys are seeing me use, like the blending modes, that's just stuff I've picked up. I can't talk. I've picked up along the way in my art journey. Ironically, Duncan has shown me a lot of them. Let's see. I'm just happy that Clip Studio didn't actually go through with their plans of making, oh, I keep trying to set this right, and it is right. Or, like, tilt the canvas. There's a little, I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you? Yeah, you can see it. The tiny little clock thing, like, down here. If I tilt the canvas, that puts it back. But honestly, I love tilting my canvas while I work because it makes it so much easier to do stuff like this. Let's see. Okay. We have got a boogie, so let's... I'm not sure how much I'm gonna be able to color this because we have a few options of what we can do. Let's see. Maybe something like this. Okay. To get a preview of what this looks like, let's go to multiply. Oh yeah, that actually kind of looks pretty good. Wow, unexpected result. But I might just purchase it. I might actually keep it. Let's see. Yes, in fact, I do think I will order this from the Sears catalog. God, you guys remember Sears? The Sears catalog? And the Sears wish book? Which was like the greatest thing ever. There was someone on TikTok who found a wish book. And they were sharing it, and I'm like, God, me and my siblings would fight over that thing. We adored the frickin' wish book. To the point where my parents would have to remove it. Oh, those were good times. Okay, so how intimidated are you guys about doing all this swooshy mane? 'Cause I feel my booty cheeks clenching. Well, let's start with the small, obvious areas. I do, in fact, get nervous when I have to color big areas like this. It's like the comprehension's there of what I'm doing, but it's never always perfectly clear to me. The pink in the hair is kind of sick, though, to look at. It looks cool. Why wish book and not fight over spell book? God, can you imagine? We had a few, we did have like a few hardcover books that we'd fight over. Of like safari animals and stuff. But man, when I got to the age that like I could read more advanced books, I was totally obsessed with like... Well, Harry Potter... Unfortunately, it makes me sad that the creator is just, like, J.K. Rowling's not a nice person anymore, which makes me sad, because Harry Potter was such a big thing for me growing up. But I adored magic books. I can't really remember many of them now, but Harry Potter was a big one. I never got into reading Lord of the Rings, but... all of my friends loved it so much. Let's see. There's also this giant hole right here. I read a lot of, kind of like... Well, okay, the Scholastic Book Fair. I wouldn't know what to call all of the books that were in the Scholastic Book Fair, but I would go absolutely crazy and buy so many books. I miss reading. Something terrible. But I loved, God, I can't remember the name of it. It was a unicorn trilogy. It was like My Unicorn or something like that. But it was like a fantasy novel. Hang on. Let me look it up really quick. Unicorn fantasy novel. I can't spell fantasy. Fantasy book. Wish Upon a Unicorn. That series of books absolutely got me. I also read Black Unicorn by Tanith Lee, which was really good. I never read The Last Unicorn. Ironic, because it's one of my favorite movies. Let's see. There's so many. Like, I had such a massive library of different books. But yeah, I get the urge very often these days to, like, read again, because, I don't know, maybe my brain is melting. But I miss when I could actually focus and read. I found over the years, unless it really grips me in its premise, I don't get hooked on books anymore. And I hate to say it, I find that, like, I'm always willing to give indie authors a chance, but I find that there's a certain type of writing style I just don't gel with. And it tends to be people who, like, write romantic fantasy novels. Like, no shade to them, of course. I'm sure they're excellent. But they just don't match me. Firebringer trilogy, heck yes! Oh my god, I loved Firebringer. Twilight Sparkle, the Princess of Friendship and her ruler of Equestria. She is obsessed with books. Once she was about to give a book to Spike on a birthday. In one episode, she said to the book, "Have you met me and you're not too far away from her? I am saying as nice way as I can." Unicorn Fantasy, your bookmark goes very well with... Oh, that's true, Equus! You have one of my bookmarks! Thank you again! I'm kind of sad that those never really sold very well, but I'm glad that the few people who have bought them really love them. Let's see how we're doing. Let's switch the mode. Ooh, what do we think, chat? How is the vibe? But yeah, Firebringer trilogy, I loved that so damn hard. And I'm so sad because the first time I read it was in elementary school. And whoever had the copy, I think it was the second book in the series, because they got to that part with the wyvern. And whoever had the book before me was a complete and utter, just a completely horrible person because they ripped the last pages out. I was left on a goddamn cliffhanger for years. I think I eventually found like a spot to read it online, but man, I should actually read that again. You know, I saw another My Little Pony Twitch streamer doing a live reading of books, and I'm like, yo, that actually looks fire. Like, I would genuinely love to read you guys the Firebringer trilogy. I know some people are like, oh, but it's kind of old and kind of dry, and I'm like, shut up. That, like, whoever wrote that took it seriously, and the lore went so hard. I have not seen anybody give incredible lore like that to their unicorns ever. I think Twilight and you, in terms of books, you two would have been fine friends. Yes, thank you. I love Twilight. Like, I find... I remember showing Duncan one of those pictures of Twilight stressing, and you know the bugged out eyes she makes and she gets freaked out. And the fact that in one episode, she makes a plan for her plan, and Duncan went, oh my god, she's you. And I'm like, no, she's not. Yeah, she's me. I am like that. I am a planner through and through. Oh my lord. My copies are well worn. I like rereading them on trips. Yeah, no, I was so disappointed when I figured out that that kid that had it before me, I didn't know who, because of course I just found it in our elementary school library. But man, I was so upset. There was a little fan base for it on DA. Yeah! Oh my god! That feels like a fever dream now that you mention it, but there was. There was like an entire community on DA dedicated to it. My email address is inspired by the trilogy. Oh my god, that's awesome! I don't remember all the characters. Like, if I saw their names again, I know that... Was it Jan? That might have been the main character's name. Oh, it makes me sad how I'm not losing my mind. I'm just, you know, you don't read or watch a show in a very long time, so you forget the lore. But yes, Twilight, Applejack. There's so many ponies that I love. I feel like I should be putting shading here. Hang on. Whoops. Just because it feels... Yeah. Feels like we need to build... Whoop. Wrong way. Feels like we... Tech and Jan. Yeah, that's it. See, I kind of remember. But, God, it's like... I remember reading that as a kid, and there was one part where, like, there's a bunch of griffins, and they're camping out in the woods, and the griffins come to attack them. And I remember as a kid, I'm like, oh my god, this is like that was peak fantasy for me. I was like scared, like genuinely, I was so gripped by that book. I could feel my heart racing. And I was like, if I ever manage to make a story about horses, I want my lore to go hard like that. I think this is good, guys. Like, I'm not gonna be going too crazy. So this is pink on this. We're gonna need, whatchamacallit there, an alternative color for this. How about sea blue? Let's opacity lock and give that a shot. I don't know. What about green? No. Definitely a big no. Yeah, that kind of works. This is like a smoky purple. Okay, cool beans. Save it. Definitely, it's pretty gripping for a young adult series, totally. Let's see. There was that. What else did I read? When I was but a wee little horse. I know when I was super young, I read like a buttload of Peter Rabbit. Like, I loved that. So let's do some lighting on her. let's see, something like this. Okay. Add glow. Looks cool, but it's not the desired effect. I read My Little Pony comics, sometimes they are great as their own, but I heard there's something in the works which my MLP live action, yes, the MLP live action is supposed to come out in the near future. While we don't know at the moment what the storyline will be, I have the feeling it will be like Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Oh my gosh, it's what, like, how do you say it? I guess that wouldn't be the worst thing if it turned out like Sonic. Did you guys see the memes going around of everybody like photoshopping Jack Black on Twilight Sparkle? People like, I wonder what the remake's gonna look like, and it's Jack Black as Twilight Sparkle. That freaking killed me. It's like Jack Black's in everything now. Let's see. We need a different color. What about the blue? Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, now we gotta chisel it out. So we're gonna grab our handy dandy eraser. I am Steve, yes. IDW has really good looking Last Unicorn graphic novel, probably the coolest way to read it now. Oh my god. Oh yeah, the Last Unicorn graphic novel, yes. I have seen that. It looks absolutely amazing. I love the gothic art style they gave it because it fits, like, so well. Let's see, let's try a heart eraser. Yeah, something like this. I'm also sorry if you guys get sick watching me flip the canvas. I know when I used to actually draw with my friends, and they'd watch my speed paints, they'd be like, why do you flip the canvas so much? And I'm like, because my brain does this thing where basically after I've done like a couple of strokes, it needs the canvas to be shifted to kind of quote-unquote see the rest of it. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. But yeah, they're like, oh my god, you must be so sick after you're done. And I'm like, no, actually, I'm good. It feels good to draw like this. Yeah, kind of something like that. This isn't usually how I do the lighting, but I think with, like I said, the time frame and everything, this is going to be the best option for us. Because again, we got to get this done, and we got to get these puppies uploaded before the clock strikes midnight. Oh yeah, do you guys have like favorite Disney villains? We were talking a bit about that yesterday, and it's been on my mind. We were talking about Yzma and how she deserves more love, which I still stand by. But there are like so many good Disney villains. It's like for me, I'm particularly fond of Ursula because she was technically my first Disney villain. If you count or discount Scar, it's like every kid from '95 was obsessed with The Lion King. I was a little different because I was equal parts obsessed with it as well as The Little Mermaid. My parents have told me that I watched it so much I practically like ruined the VHS. Both Lion King and Little Mermaid, respectively. Okay, what do you guys think? More lighting? I feel like I need to add like a little bit up here somewhere. wait, I can't clap. Hang on. We need the main glossy. The eyelashes need to be fleek, and the mane have to be glossy. Also save, because I am just waiting for my computer to bite the big one. That's the eraser. I might look talented, but I promise you, I still have an incredibly simple brain. Let's see. I might surprise you. Okay. Chat! What do you think? I think it's looking good. We gotta add the glow. I think that was the last thing. Let's close up that folder. I'll be going to the movie cinema in my area to see Zootopia 2. I've seen the first one on DVD and I want to see what will happen in the next movie. Same! That was the very first movie that Duncan and I ever saw on our own together, and we want to go and see it in theaters as well because it's so special to us. But I'm really excited. I saw the second trailer. Let's see. How am I... Wait. Also, too, I actually need to do something about this background. Can we opacity lock it? We're just gonna kind of make it look like the abyss. There's the dark blue. Now I'm gonna show you guys my favorite little trick. Take another layer and we clip it to this layer. We take, like again, a purple or something. And let's just start drawing things like some rocks or whatever in the background. This is the part where you basically just say you're not going to care too much and do your very best. This is when I like to just pretend that whatever I do is gonna be hunky-dory, you know? Because then we take that and we make it like a linear burn and we lower that stuff so it just looks a little bit different. And then what we'll do is we'll put something in front and we'll make that like, I don't know, some type of green. And then what we do is we just kind of make like some seaweed, but wait, clip it to the layer so you don't go out of bounds. And then kind of, wait, seaweed is extra wiggly. Of course, she's in the abyss, so I'm not sure. I remember the artist mentioning that she's really deep down in the ocean. So there's almost... Oh, thank you so much for the hydrate. Good. Yes, everybody hydrate. Oh my gosh. But yeah, if she's in the abyss, there's not really going to be much around her. Also, see what I mean about that overlapping color? It's gonna be fine. But we'll fix that in a second. Let me just finish my train of thought. So make that, like, again, another purple. And I don't know, let's make some, like, rocks in the front. Again, make sure to clip it to your layer below so you're not going over too much. I mean, it'd be too dark to really see much of anything in this environment, but we're gonna pretend we can because visually pleasing is better than being technically correct. So get rid of that, and let's just make sure that this looks cohesive. This rock is too round for my liking, so let's just give him a haircut. Now that looks a little bit weird. Let's just and like that. Let's stick this out a little more. Okay. Normal, multiply. And that looks pretty good. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Hit the microphone. There's a fly trying to eat me. Maybe some bubbles might be a good idea, but first things first, we're gonna clean up. We're gonna clean up around her. Eraser, please. Let's go. And 17. Whoops, too much. Of course, I think there is a way to actually just, like, close this. Again, might be overthinking the process. Let's grab our handy dandy magic wand. Shift to select inside these areas. Okay, cool. And then we can invert the selected area. Grab that and find that base layer. Invert again because I goofed up. That fix it? Yeah. Yeah, that pretty well fixed it. Let me just go back here and just give it an extra polish. Okay. She is looking so good. Let's doctor up because I just noticed more stray pixel. Get rid of that. How long have we been? Okay, we're about 2 hours and 35 minutes. We'll have to take a break at some point just to go to the bathroom and see about getting some more water. Well, a few more minutes away and now this, huh? Welcome back, Rum. What do you think? We're trying to make a deep sea background for her. She lives in the abyss. So I wanted to put the fishy here, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to. I might have to like paint in something, but yeah. I am really liking how this looks. So what is my brain thinking of? Oh yeah, we have to add the light. I gotta remember. Those have to glow, so it's this layer, I think. We'll take this yellow, but we'll crank it up, make it a little bit brighter. You're speed painting live, thank you! Oh my goodness, I'm impressed that we're making such good progress. Like I said, I was sad that I wasn't able to stream this morning with you guys on our regular time. But I have a feeling that this is working out just as well. At least I was able to ink all of this. I don't ink very fast. Let's turn that down. Actually, let's go to just regular add. That looks muddy. Glow dodge. I don't know about that. Let's go back to normal. Let's make it lighter still and like... I think that looks pretty good. Let's make it a little bit white though, and then like along the inside. I think that's pretty good. The fly is biting my arm. I'm almost tempted to just leave her line art as black, because usually what I do, if I can show you guys, is that I will like opacity lock this, and then I'll choose like something like that, and then kind of make the line art colored, because I find it creates a better... It looks better. It almost makes it look lineless. Like maybe something like this. It's like, yeah, that could work, but I still feel that maybe black is the right way to go. Yeah, I think so. Alright, we're gonna save that, and we're also going to do that thing where we close Clip Studio Paint and reopen it. Alrighty. Nope. I want to just open recent. There we go. Okay, so I think now's a good time to take a quick break before we continue. So we are gonna go on like a short little, like 2-3 minute break. I just gotta go to the bathroom super quick. So let's see, can I like run ads? Hang on, I think I can do that from the desktop too. Oh, okay, that's it. It's the green thing. All right. So we're gonna go on a quick break, everybody. And I will be right back with you in a second, okay? BRB! I am back. Went to the bathroom. Got myself some more water. Now we're ready to keep going. I'm thinking. Welcome back. Thank you so much, Rum. I'm thinking we add some bubbles. Maybe some bubbles. Go away, Mr. Fly. Some bubbles behind her. Let's use something like this color. Oh my god! Festive! Hi! Welcome! Welcome, Raiders! Oh my goodness, you're just in time. We're painting... Oh, you know, you subscribed! Sorry! Oh my god, thank you so much for the subscribe! Holy cow, my very first subscriber! Oh my god, big round of applause. Sorry, I thought we got rated. They kind of sound the same. My very, very first. Thank you. I really appreciate it. That means you get the fancy horseshoe. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're working on this cool seahorse creature. Right now, I'm gonna go through the process of creating some bubbles. Cause, wait, I thought oh, it's cause I changed the color of the line art. Hang on. I gotta fix that first. Let's see. Where the heck did I stash that? It's in here somewhere. There, that should fix it. I love the seahorse. Thank you so much. We've been working on her all day so far. I was supposed to stream this morning, but unfortunately, she was not lined yet, so I spent the entire morning doing that. And then I decided to stream because I'm actually home alone, so I can stream as long as I want until I have to go to work, which is going to be in like about like 40-50 minutes-ish. But yes, we can at least wrap her up. I still have Booze that I need to finish, but she's super close to being done. So let's go ahead and work on those bubbles. I also hope you're having a lovely day. Let's see. Grab something like this color right here. Let's grab a pencil and like just kind of start planning out where they're gonna go. Something like that, and then bigger. Wrist and body stretch. Thank you so much. Gotta stretch the muscles. Right through my own neck. Big stretch. Ugh. There we go. Excellent. I love when my model just decides, heck, you know, screw physics. Let's just like invert ourselves. Well, technically I could do this even easier for myself. I just lower the opacity. Let's grab that pencil. I'm thinking something even lighter. Let's... Whoop. Wrong layer. New layer. There, just something like this. And then something like this for the light inside of them. Horsey needs to do their stretches even if they clip through themselves. Especially if they clip through themselves. Maybe one day I'll even clip into the back rooms. Wouldn't that be fun? It'd be fun until it's not, because you know what happens after that. Imminent death. Let's see. Go around like that. Doing bubbles is really fun because they don't have to be very precise. Let's see. She's facing this way, so like... And I do love this pencil for just doing kind of soft textures like that. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. Opera open in the background. I do not need that. Let's see. Oh my god! Oh, rum! Oh my god, thank you! You guys, you really don't have to. I appreciate that so much. Oh my god. My second first subscriber. My very secondest subscribe. Thank you. You were so kind. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like freaking out a little, you guys. You're being too sweet. I'm gonna explode. Oh my gosh. You guys are so kind, like really. I don't deserve, like, any of that, but thank you! It makes me so happy that just, you know, I get to be here and hang out with you guys, and I've got someone to talk with while I doodle so then I don't sound completely insane. Hang on, I think I'm doing this wrong. I gotta, like, do that. Oh my gosh. We'll have to do something special. Like, I hit 100 followers and it never occurred to me that I should do something to celebrate, but maybe at some point I will literally, once I've caught up on all of the requests that I've already promised people, I would love to just do like an open stream where you guys send me suggestions of stuff you want to see me draw, and it could be anything. It could be your characters. It could be like, I don't know, Dio in a dress. It could be like drawing Bruno going out and shopping for Gucci. Stuff like that. I love how this is looking. You do deserve it though, you're so sweet. Oh my god, no, you! Thank you! Oh my gosh. It's like, I had so much fun watching your birthday stream, and I was holding on to my monies because I'm like, I'm gonna go and dump 5 subs. And it made me so happy I could, like, help support in that way, but genuinely, guys, like, thank you. Let's see if I can... How am I gonna do this? Because we just want, like, a little texture in the back of these. That went outside the lines. Okay. There's something like that. And then maybe some more bubbles over here. Because is this behind? It is. Okay. Let's go put one on top. Excellent. Let's grab our pencil. What did I use? I think I was using like... What color? What color was this? It's like periwinkle or something. So again, let's just take a big brush and kind of... So I'm thinking about like one here. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. Let's see, maybe one like that. Kind of frame her. And 1, 2, maybe like a couple of... I don't want it to look too symmetrical. That made my day if I could repay the kindness. Oh, you were so sweet! I also want you to know that that clip I made of Dracula absolutely throwing Sifrin and Starlight and the others, that fucking killed me. I have, like, put that in a folder just for me to look at when I need serotonin. You very much deserve it. Yes, oh my god, Rum, thank you. You guys are so sweet. I also love how Sifrin, the little cloak, it's like his cloak is too small. It got shrunk in the wash. That fucking killed me. Oh my god. Dracula is unstoppable. Oh my god. I love Enna Dream Barbecue. I'm so excited for when they, like, come out with new stuff. Alright, let's grab that and then... Oh wait, no, I was using the right color for this. What am I doing? Let's see. Something like... Luckily, bubbles don't actually have to be very circular. Yeah, this is looking pretty excellent. I think Santa's gonna love this picture. Okay, get rid of that. I don't need you anymore. Okay, let's grab a nice big brush and kind of do that. Yep, that's looking pretty good. Let's see. I want to support you, which is better boosting your Discord server or sub to this channel. Oh my gosh. Like, genuinely, either, but you don't have to. That's so kind of you, though. Like, really, words are failing me right now for how kind you guys are. Oh my gosh. It's like, I'm gonna try extra hard in my own life to do something nice for the people around me, too. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good, eh? Well, A detected. I couldn't believe Dracula was the one to do Rampage. You should have gotten, like, a participation trophy or something for all the work he did. I love doing the Rumble thing. Yes. Oh my gosh. Rumbles are one of the funniest things ever. I love watching streamers just create characters and then pitting them against each other. It is so funny. It's like peak comedy. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have diabetes after this stream, guys. You're all too freaking sweet. Damn. I got the biggest freaking smile on my face. Oh. Okay, where's that brush? I gotta focus. I gotta do right by everybody. Let's see. There's something like this. I'm not going too hard anymore because, like I said, we have to stay on the schedule. We have to make sure we make it to the station by... Well, noon's gone. I was about to say noon, but I'm wrong. I guess like 4 p.m.-ish? Let's see, something like that. And then we go and we turn that bad boy to soft light. Yeah. Doesn't have to be exact, it just has to create this kind of illusion. Okay. I was gonna draw the fish, but I'm starting to wonder if that's gonna be too much. What are types of fish that live in the abyss, you know, besides this one? Yeah, we were talking about a bowfin fish before, so here, you guys get to look at the fish skull again. Oh my gosh. Okay, I could draw like a cute little Nemo fish or something, but it doesn't feel like it fits with the character. Hang on, Google, fish that live.
Fish.
Yeah, in abyss. Do not jump scare me with fucking torrential. Yeah, of course, anglerfish. But hagfish. Oh, freaking nasty. Oh, no, thank you. Sablefish. Is there anything like cute? Oh no, everything's horrible. Everything's horrible. So kind of you to jump scare us. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh my god, we love the fish. Oh dear lord. Man, there's just horrible things everywhere. I remember that goblin shark that shoots out his mouth. Oh yeah, no, that thing is nasty. Oh my god, yeah, goblin sharks are freaky. Like, cool, right? Like, I mean freaky in an interesting way, but yeah. Oh, there's blobfish. Poor blobfish. They look blobby because we take them out of the abyss. Yeah. I might just leave her as is. We'll have to cap it here because I just don't think... Like, I could draw an angler. I could try. What's our reference photo gonna be? Anglerfish are actually very tiny, too. Oh, good! I found a scrunkly one. Here, let's, like, mimic the scrunkle. Save image as... I'll call him... Scrunkly. No, it's a web file. Hang on. Let me try that again. Save image as... Scrunkly Dur. No, it's a fucking web file. Why? I mean, my computer opens it, but will OBS? Hold on. There's only one way to find out. Hello, derps! We're still chipping away at it. At the picture. Trying to find a little... Oh my god, Rum! Oh, thank you so much! That is so kind of you, really. Oh, you guys are so freaking sweet. I'm gonna cry. Guys, I'm getting emotional. Oh, really? Oh, god damn it, you guys. You made me cry. Lovingly, I say asshole. Oh my gosh. Well, there we go. There's our Scrunkly. Oh my god, he had to have a founder badge. That is so freaking sweet. I loved making those badges. Oh my gosh. I wonder if we can paint this wee little Scrunkly before we have to tap out. That means we're gonna have to combine everything into one massive... I think we can say goodbye to the reference. I think we're good. Let's throw everything in one massive folder just so we can kind of organize and do things right. Oh man. Hang on. Wait, I want to take the environment out. Let's take all of this and remove it from the folder. Okay. Put that down a little bit so we can kind of sketch. Thank you for the fish, you're welcome. If you give me a follow, thank you forever for the support. Yeah, sure. Hang on. Can I open the follow? There we go. Always happy to help out other people. Alright, let's try and make the Scrunkly, folks. Is he... Hopefully he's okay up in that corner. Actually, I might make him a little smaller for you guys. Let's make him a little smaller so we can still see chat. And I think we're gonna... Let's mark off the spot we're gonna draw him first, because it's hard to make these decisions. So, like, I kind of want him like this. Looking at the schnorse, let's make a little boom for the thingy. And he's gonna kind of have his little face right here. And then the little round thing, because they're not that big. I think anglerfish are actually very small. Well, that's so kind of you, Rum. Thank you. Everyone is being so kind. The stream is full of love and kindness. So hang on. If he's facing that away, he's got like the little fins here-ish. Okay, something like that. And if we lower the opacity, I'm sorry if this is making anyone visually nauseous. This is just how I do things. Let's make a line art for him. Let's grab, he's got, whoa, too big. Smaller, please. Kinda like this, and then he's gonna, wait. Because his eyeballs are gonna be like right here. And then a little thingy. There we go. And then he's got like the little fin right here, and then the... He looks too happy. He looks surprisingly happy. Oh my gosh. And of course it's nice and kind. It's your stream. Oh my god. I will forever have the diabetes. Let's see. How do I make him more stupid looking? Maybe if I color him, he'll look more stupid. Yeah, there's like, wait, there's like this little fin thing on the back here, and then there's the bigger one that goes around like that. And then, like, he has more, he got more body. So, something like that. I don't know, he's too damn cute. Hang on, I think it's the mouth. I gotta make the mouth bigger. Googly eyes. Yeah. Oh god. Okay, well now he's looking more creepy. Hold on a hot second. Okay, maybe something like that. And his jaws are gonna get stretched. Oh man, and there's like kind of a few details on the back, but we're not gonna... Disgrunkly, yes. Okay, I think we're gonna kind of leave it at that. He is so funny. Okay, we're gonna... Also, let's grab the environment. That's all here, right? Let's put that in another folder. I love my folders. Cram that shit in a folder, then take that and put it down so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Turn off the horse. I don't want it anymore. It's just him. He's in the void. Oh god, I disappeared. There I am. Okay. We can get rid of this. We'll turn this down and let's start the process of, like, yeah. Ooh, wait, before we do that, let's yassify him. There, he's perfect. And then give him the big lips. Big kissy lips. Oh, and the acrylics. Those are terrible acrylics. But yeah. Yassified Skrunkly. This looks terrible. Slay Queen. Oh my gosh. Okay, for real this time. Let's just kind of... It's always interesting how these little lights of theirs are kind of at a funny angle. And we're not going to go for, like, perfect or anything like that. We're just going to kind of do what we can. I'm also thinking about potentially doing the teeth, like, afterwards. Like, kind of draw them in just as, like, little sharp thingies there. Alright, and then this, like, fin thing on the back. And, like, little details on his spine. Now, hang on, what the hell am I doing? I am being weird about this. Okay. Then he also has this one that sticks. Oh god, that is way too bold. Okay, I think that's kind of a fish. What do you guys think? He's our baby Skrunkly. He is now mascot of channel. Excellent. He is beautiful. Oh yeah, let's pet the Skrunkly. Very nice Skrunkle. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's turn this back on. Aw, this is gonna be so cute. I hope the person likes it. Actually, I should color... Let's color him while we can kind of still see what's going on. And the fly is back eating my arm. Please stop it. Oh, I should probably take a sip of water too. All right. So they're kind of like this earthy brown color. Let's make sure to save. Let's go to dropping. It's kind of like that color. But let's turn everything off. Ugh, never mind. That's disgusting. He puked on himself. Wait, what am I doing? Hang on. Grab the line art. The magic pen. Invert. Fill. Close that off. Okay. He looks pretty good. And then this part of him is like white. So let's grab something like this. Airbrush. Please and thank you. Okay, cool. It's kind of more blue, isn't it? So let's grab the blue and... Cool. Something like that. Alright, and then his little fins as well. Take the eraser, kind of come around like this. Yeah, he looks really cute. Okay, and it's their little eyes. It's like their void-like eyes that freak me out. And he kinda, I can't tell if it's just the camera. There's almost like this dusting on them. Let's do another layer just in case I goof this up. Yeah, there's like this kinda weird sort of dusty. Actually, can I give me some noise on that? Something like that. And there's also deeper colors as well. It's kind of like that, and at least with the noise brush, it makes it kind of what do you call it there? Like it has scales because we're giving it like a texture. This looks like ghost fish. It does. He does look like a little ghost fish. It's not going to be like super accurate. And his eyes, like, how would you describe that color? Like a weird spacey blue is what my brain tells me it looks like. Something like that, but then it has this like, oh, that's too big. It has like this weird level of depth to it. Darker. And then there's like those like pops of light. I don't know, I still feel like I made it look cute. Also, like, can I blow this up? Yeah, there's all like these little, what do you call them? Like little details and things. Not sure if I can kind of... Wait, what's this color? Give me something lighter. I don't know. We're just gonna, like, freestyle this. We're just gonna get, like, close enough. Something like that. I'm not an anglerfish expert. Let's grab a darker color. Are you very active on your Discord server, by the way? Not really. Like, I try to be, and I'm trying to get more active. But, like, I'm kind of quiet. I'm trying to be more, what do you call it, like, spontaneous and interacting. It's something I'm, like, building up to. Because it's my own Discord server, but then sometimes I feel like I have nothing to say. But then it's like, you could say anything. You could just, I don't know, talk about something you watched. I've got lots of different channels. It's probably, like, mostly the reason I'm quiet on it is because I just work a very different type of job, so sometimes I'm literally tired and I come home and I'm like, oh man, I don't really know what to say. But I will get better, I promise. I have to. All my friends are on there. Alright, whoops. I kinda did that. Here we go. It's also just been a very busy summer. Like, there were a lot of times I wanted to actually say or write stuff, but things got in the way. I wasn't even sure if I'd be able to stream this morning because unfortunately at the farm we have a downed cow and she's in the freestall so she can move around and stuff, but I don't know what's up with her. It's like at one point she sprained her back leg and now she's kind of on the steady decline to not having a quality life anymore, so my parents are trying to consider their options. We can't really call the vet for her per se, just because we've already he has came once to check on her already, and we've given her Medicam, a Dextro, something or other, aspirins, all sorts of Tylenol, but I think there's a deeper problem. So unfortunately, we might have to, like, put her down, and yeah. It is difficult, and that's why sometimes I'm sad that I can't interact to the level I'd like to with you guys, because, I don't know, life happens, I get quiet. Usually there's something up. Kind of like how that shading makes him look very earthy. I'm the same way. My brain isn't good and at just saying things without someone talking to me first, so I don't really know what to say a lot of my Discord. Yeah, no, same. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I just sometimes have a very hard time coming up with, like, topics or things, and I feel like if I'm not going to be 100% participating in that conversation, I don't want to, like, start a conversation and walk away. Like, I want to actually be there and be fully immersed in it. Send your friend request. Discord will be great. Friends get to know each other more as time passes on. Thank you so much. Oof, it's always difficult. Yeah, it's okay to talk about. Sorry to hear. Well, thank you guys so much. I'm glad that my community here is pretty understanding on that. I know animal death isn't something, like, we like to talk about, but it happens, and it's always nice to just kind of be able to speak openly and have folks who understand, because, you know, it's like that whole thing, there's no fixing it, but we can at least be here for each other. My grandma had a similar experience she remembers since childhood about a cow. It's always so sad. I love how I'm meeting so many people in my community as well who have, like, family or some type of farming background, because it's always delightful to hear, like, not that stuff, of course, but it's so neat to see people talk about, yeah, I remember, or I've heard of such a thing. I think we're ready to turn Skrunkly off. There we go. So let's go and add the teeth. I'm thinking about the teeth. Also, I think we can finally turn the horsey back on. Aww, so cute. It's absolutely precious. Now, where the hell did I make the layer for the teeth? Hold on. What am I turning off? I'm looking in the navigator. Let's grab something like a yellow. Kind of like a dull yellow color, because they just got like pokey teeth. Had to put down a donkey once, was very sad, had one born a few months later, and that was more joyous. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, but that must have been so wonderful to have a baby donkey. Oh my gosh. I would love to just once have a baby donkey, like, to hold. Let's put this on top. Ooh, no, I don't like that. Bad. Let me find photos. Oh, please do. I would love to see baby donkey. I'm sure chat would also love to see baby donkey. Ugh. Hang on, I'm doing something wrong. Where's the reference photo? They're small. They're not, hang on. No, not the layer color. Wait. It's on the bottom. Kind of like that, but less. I think I'm drawing too many. Like that. I also realized I never did lighting on him, so... I mean, they're in the abyss. They're not really gonna light up very much. Let me, like, grab something like this blue. Very nice. Woo! Oh my god, the baby! Oh, that is so freaking cute! Oh my god, what a sweet baby donkey, and he's all white! He's literally perfect for Christmas! I could put him in my stocking! He'd fit so nice! Must be a big-ass stocking. Can we see? Yeah. Equus, are you okay with me sharing that photo? Let me see. Of course, yeah, go for it. Okay, thank you so much. Hold on, chat. Let me go grab. Save as. Nope, that's a web page. Can I please open image in new tab? Save images. Call it BB Donkey. Here we go. Alright, chat, hang on. It's coming. Let me go to image. Call it Donkey. Where is it? Where'd I put the BB? There we go. There's the baby. Look. Isn't it so precious? Oh my god, I just want to give him a little smooch right there in the middle of his forehead. I know, it's so cute. Hang on. Motivational baby donkey. There we go. Okay, now I gotta try and hurry up because we're almost 4 p.m. Can I make this line art darker still? Okay. Actually, never mind. That's fine. Okay. Those are the teeth. Let's just merge that together. Now he needs the little glow on top of his little antenna thing. She enjoyed snuggling in laps until she was too big. Oh my god. I would have loved to have seen that. Oh my gosh. I love donkeys. They are so precious. Add glow. Ooh. That's electrifying. Soft light, no. Hard light. Yeah, I kind of like how that looks. Sometimes I mess around with layer modes just to see what's gonna work better. But yeah, no, that's so cute. What do you guys think? I love it. I think that's good. I managed to draw a little angler. He's not perfect, but I tried. Let's see. Love it. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's put her John Hancock on this and call it good. Grab the white. Let's... Write my name. If I remember how to spell my name... Wait. It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Let's do this. Oh, it's too big. Hang on, let me move it up. Okay. And then we'll just go down here and put the year, because we always sign the year. Oh yeah, yesterday I went on a tangent before I could say anything, but on the subject of people worrying that they're not like good enough to put a watermark or anything on their art, or wondering if they should. I'm also just gonna turn Baby Donkey off for now. Like, please, for the love of God, just sign your work, because I know you think you might not be good enough for people to steal your art. Trust me, you're wrong. People will steal anything if they can get their hands on it, or if it suits their fancy, I should say. But an alternative point to think about is if someone loves your artwork enough that they want to go and check out the rest of your gallery, if there's no way for them to find you, they can't do that. So please make sure to sign your work so that way people can find your creations. Because it's so important. I know yesterday I meant to make that point, but I don't think I did. But it's so, like, incredibly important to make sure you sign your work, because also, too, like, I've said this before, I put the year. I always sign the year on my work just because we're talking about DeviantArt. Well, my DeviantArt gallery is now gone, and I can't even remember when I made some of those pieces, so it helps to actually have some kind of a year stamp, so that way you're able to look back and know when you made it. I'm also just gonna put this, like, I don't know, maybe like here? I think that's fine. Hang on. Let's copy it, paste it, opacity lock. We want to make it something dark. So like red. It's gonna look ugly, but trust me. Put that underneath. And then kind of... It's super hard to see. There, like that. Okay. Set that to linear burn. Lower it. Take this one, set it to add glow. And then lower it till you can like barely see it. I need to change the color to make that like a light green. Nah. Yellow. Purple. Purple, but dustier. Okay. And lower this a little bit more. And this a little bit more. And kind of play with the values. Try multiply instead. Spam more motivational baby donkey in Discord. Oh my god! Adding a signatures in art itself. Yeah, because I always, again, I also felt weird when I'd sign my work because I could never find a good spot to put it. I'm even like second guessing this. Let's try to move it. I just find it's kind of weird right there. It's like part of me wants to put it almost like right there. But then, ew, I don't like it. It's like I could put it in the corner. I don't know. Again, I'm probably like overthinking it, but yeah. It's definitely an art in and of itself. Because I like it where you can just barely read it. Kind of like that. I think that's good. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? We're not gonna fuss with it anymore. So let's save it, and we'll save the PNG. Save as PNG. Okay, save it. And then we also need to make the frame. So let's go to open, find a frame, crystal frame, open it up. Okay, and then we're gonna take like that, and then we're gonna copy, paste. Whoops, that's my watermark. I don't want that. Oh yeah, because hang on. We'll just save the Clip Studio file. Save it. Close that off. Open the PNG. Okay, and then we'll grab the face. Copy it, go over here, paste it. It's gonna be kind of big, but that's okay. Put it under, yeah, sure. Put it underneath. Underneath. She is just eyes. Okay, kind of make that smaller. Okay. Not quite. Is there any way that I could, like... just, like, squish this way and that way? Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. I know that they're kind of stretched and a little granular, but it's fine. Let's go to save as, and we're gonna call this, where's my folder? July. We're just gonna call it Sparkling Water Thumbnail. Save. Okay. It's pretty good. Alrighty then. That is the first one done. Unfortunately, I'm kind of gonna run out of time because I still need to finish this one, and I'm not sure if I could actually get that done before 4 o'clock. But we're gonna try. Let's close this, do not save. Okay, on to the next one. Holy cow. I think this is gonna be, how long have I been streaming? 3 hours and 33 minutes, oh my god. Okay, at least Mouse should be easier because she's pretty much done. It's just doing the highlights on her hair and of course her body. So let's make a new layer, clip that. Let's choose a purple like last time. Right, and let's get to work. I should probably take another sip of water too, oh my god. Never get enough water. Oh god, my throat's making disgusting noises. I'm like anticipating a burp that's gonna be so loud. Luckily for me, I'm not the type of streamer to just start belching on stream. Not that that's bad, by the way. I just used to have a friend that would do it all the time. And it always scared the shit out of me because they would like wait until it got super quiet and then just like let go the biggest, nastiest burp ever. Let's see. Her hair is also hanging in front of her face. And the ears. Excellent. Okay. Let's see. I wonder if I'm gonna make you guys sick of watching me draw horses. Oh my gosh. It's been my favorite thing to draw since I was like a kid. I've talked about it before, but from the time I could hold a pencil, I could draw. Or not, I like to draw. I wouldn't say I could actually draw. Alright, so where's the light coming from? I guess from back here-ish? Let's see. Okay. Sick of horse-related things, no such thing. Thank you. I've got like-minded people in the chat. It's like I never get tired of horse things. Whoops. I know Duncan actually... Oh my god, I didn't realize that my body is kind of twisting in itself. I should probably fix Warudo again. Let me go here. Calibrate media pipe. So I look less like I'm bending myself out of proportion. But Duncan was showing me how Roblox has a bunch of different horse games. And it would be so fun to check that out together sometime. And I'm very lucky because I actually got worried with the music going on in the background. Because I'm like, man, how much like music do I have to potentially do a long art stream? I have about 6 hours, which is more than I think I'll ever stream. So we're good. kind of do still wish I could play something like from my own personal library, but copyright gods are going to make sure that my family and my hopes and dreams are all thrown off a cliff somewhere. Whoops. It disappeared to the void again. Okay, do that. "11 minutes after 4 p.m. You must rest, hydrate, stretch, and have a maple syrup." Thank you! I did hydrate. Oh my goodness, that's so sweet of you. I wish I had a maple syrup. Unfortunately, I don't have any in my house. But specifically, like, home-brewed maple syrup. Let's see, this goes this way, and this goes that way, and this goes up and around. But yes, we're technically, we're in overtime. Overtime. The cart has reached the final terminus. Oops. Now it's to see if I can actually potentially get even just the shading on this done, because then there's a good chance after supper tonight I'll probably like finish this on my own time. But I ain't got how's that go? Like, the most important thing to me right now is finishing this, so we basically go until I literally have to be out the door. Which we got about like 20 to 30 minutes left. So it won't be much longer. Let's make this multiply. There we go. That is looking beautiful. That is a very big chef's kiss. It's looking absolutely fantastic! Oh my god. I have to like find time to actually share some of the TikToks I've collected with you guys. Because I found someone doing the whole like, what is it? Like some type of airline. But they did it as Gilbert Gottfried. And it fucking sent me. I still wasn't expecting Gilbert Gottfried to like make a cameo in Smiling Friends. Merry Christmas, Charlie! Alright, how's this looking? This shadow doesn't exactly match up. I always find like pieces of hair that are typically away from the body are always kind of hard to paint. Because they're floating, so the shadow they're casting is kind of different. Doesn't make sense. Hang on. I guess I'm just gonna do it the way I did the other ones. That doesn't look right either. Hang on. Just gonna kind of leave it like this. Okay. Stop playing with it, Aurorax. You can't get it right, so we're just gonna keep going. Okie dokie. She looks really good. Just her ears look like they were colored wrong, so we're gonna get rid of that. Her face as well. We need to add this and then kind of something like that. Nope. Like, yes, but not quite. I don't know. The way I did it before kind of made it... Whoops. It's like that ridge of a horse's nose. Okay, we're gonna leave it. I think this is all looking like... It's looking pretty good. Let's grab a soft... I'm not even looking at the clock. I'm too scared to. I'm just booking it. How fast can I draw? I don't know. How long can you stare? I feel like this is kind of goofy. Just grab that and like, I don't know, something more along the lines of like this. Okay. Like, I think it works. I could also be completely off the mark. Because the light's coming from this way, so maybe less here? Eraser. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it at that. Okay. I also forgot to color in her mouth. I am so silly. Let's go here and give her mouth colors. What looks dark and meaty? Yeah, something like that. And then let's grab like a horse tongue color. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's okay. What do you guys think? As long as it doesn't make her look weird or anything. Okay, so that's that. Let's see. Lighting. We need some type of like a warm marigold or something. Let's just do a little here and then some there. And some over there. Something like that. It looks great. Thank you, Rum. We're getting there. We're almost there. Okay, something like that. I'm not gonna fuss with it too much. Where's her... There's the hooves. Okay, add another layer to that. Clip it. Nope. Clip. Okay, let's use something like this. And then again, we're just gonna do the fun part, which is coloring the hooves. All right. think that's okay. Yeah, I think it kind of goes with the shadow too, because technically the shadow's kind of a lighter color because I did it with that like raspberry color. Okay, good. And then we have to do one more for the glossy. Excellent. Very, very glossy. Alright, and grab a little one. Okay, that looks pretty gosh darn good. Beautiful. Now it's the hair. That's the line art. Those are her eyes, which I also have to make sure... Actually, I can do that right now. We gotta make sure that we add the shines to the eyeball. Oh, hang on. That's gotta go on top of everything else. Oh, she looks so cute! Okay, where's screen? Kind of like lower that until we can kinda. It's like a delicate balance between there, something like that. Beautiful. She is so cute. Okay. The hair. Shading, lighting. Alrighty, let's give her some on her bangs here and some there. And a little over this way and a little over that way. All sorts of good stuff. Let's go here. There, like here-ish, that, good, and then she's gonna have kind of like too big, something like that. And then also some more like that, and then whoops, too big. I'll have to come in with the detailing after. Get rid of that. So we need the hard brush. We'll start up here. Excellent. Turn this. Okay. We're almost there. Just gotta do a couple more little things. Let's see. I think this is the fastest that I have like ever drawn something and actually like gotten to the point where I can actually post it, which I'll probably post these like sometime this evening, I think, if everything goes well. If I actually manage to, I don't know, I got like basically 5 minutes left. I super love your horse style. It's unique, it has fantasy vibes, yet still really horse accurate. A mid-2000s whimsical quality that feels oddly nostalgic. Thank you! That is the best compliment I have ever received, because that is quite literally the vibe I go for. It's like, oh my god, I flipped it. I loved the horse cartoons of the early 2000s. and they have definitely left their mark on me. Like Horseland, all of the other ones we talked about yesterday. I mean, there's so many incredible horse shows out there. And I was just so obsessed. And like, it's always been a long dream of mine, though I don't think it'll ever come true, but I was always super determined to actually one day make my own horse show. Kind of like your stereotypical campy, like, you know, trail riding group, lots of good horse peril, like a horse rescue type thing. I don't know, maybe one day I could see it come to life. I just feel like there's such an abundance of shows right now. There's like not much I could offer that hasn't already been done. But goddamn, I'd love to try. Feels right out of a horse cartoon from that era, if way higher quality, so yeah, I'd say you're nailing it. Thank you! Holy cow, I am like so happy. That's really like the sweetest, kindest thing anyone's said to me. Because I love when people used to call my style, or I shouldn't say people. There was a handful of people that looked at this and said, wow, your horse style is so anime. And I'm like, with like stereotypical round Disney eyes? Oh my gosh. But really, it's such a huge compliment. Even when they say it's like so anime, it's like, yeah, sure, if you think it's anime. Oh my gosh. But I would just love to be able to work on like a horse show even if I got a chance to like do like pictures like this. Add glow. So yeah, something like that. Let's grab our pencil brush, which the pencil that I'm using right here is the SU Cream Pencil, and it is amazing. It has like a nice blend of like texture in it. Oh, I hear a tractor outside. I'm running out of time, guys. Hang on. I'm not done yet. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. Whoops. Just want to make this look a little more like washed out. Is that the effect I'm going for? But yeah. Probably after I'm done this, we'll wrap things up. Let's see. I did pretty good considering it's like I wasn't even sure if I'd get this far today. And here we are. Let's see. Racing against tractor, I know. It's because my dad has the TMR out in the yard, which is, it stands for Total Mixed Ration. And that's what we feed the cows. So like he's got the tractor and the feed carts out, and I can actually hear them from my place, so I always know when it's like, all right, you're gonna have to wrap it up. Farm work's calling. But just hold on, because we can pretty well... Whoops. I feel like that line there is a little too strong. I know there's that point where, again, you have to just accept that you did what you could, and you're like, okay, I have to call her good and close it up. But I am really hoping I can just quickly throw some type of a winter background on this. Actually, that's good. Let me go find that. Jack that shit up. New layer, opacity lock. Now where's my colors? Whatever the hell this whatever the heck this color is. that, like yellow. This really, like, oddly specific type of blue. And then more blue, white, this glacial color. Let's see. Paint marker, tilt that around there. And then start like yellow, go back to this. White. Wait, turn this thing to the side so I can kind of do whatever the hell this is. Don't ask me what I'm doing. I don't actually know. I'm just following the vibes. Airbrush. Something like that, and then kind of get rid of that in the corners. Yeah, I'll definitely have to play with this more on my own time, but we're close. I will probably be able to doctor it from here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. Holy crap, we did a lot. Okay, but before everyone leaves, again, we're gonna go find someone to raid. I wonder if Derps is still alive. Let's see, close all this. Let's go to raid a channel. Let's see who's online still. Oh, Derps is online. Okay, cool. All right, everybody. Let's raid Derps. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you guys again so much for the subscribers. That was so incredible. I really appreciate it. I'm so happy you guys enjoy watching me doodle my silly horses. It means so much. I know I talked about playing Deltarune. I'm not sure if we're gonna do that tomorrow. I'd like to, but it's gonna be a tentative maybe until I know more of what's going on at work. But until the next time we see each other, I hope you guys take care. I hope you get water and get some food. And until the next one, look after yourselves, okay? Alright guys, I'll see you later. Bye-bye!